Apparently, and I don't know if this is true, it's a red card for Andy Robertson, apparently. Let's relax, we're not winning! It's not even into the game.
This is not a group of killers.
Alright, everyone. Thank you. Round of applause to the watch party and everyone who came and gave their thoughts.
Oh dear, James. That's a red card for James B from AFTV without question. Welcome back to the weekend roundup on DR Sports. What a weekend of football it has been. Myself, AGT, we've got Matisse in the building, we got the Don, Abbi, and Flex. We've got the full cast on today. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. How are we all?
Very good.
Good.
Mixed?
Good. Brilliant.
Bit mixed.
Lovely.
Bit mixed.
Unbelievable, mate.
Bit mixed, to be fair.
I got good, man.
Amazing.
I've had better weekends.
How nice. The Mud siblings are all happy today.
I know.
Brilliant.
I don't
How the
recall
tables
being in
have
the Mud
turned.
Siblings
No,
thing
he's not
anymore.
in it.
He's
No.
not.
Oh, so you're a title challenger
No.
So you're a title
We
challenger
are
now,
happy.
yeah?
Okay, but he was, all right,
We will discuss what he is
former,
now.
former Mud sibling.
And
We've
the
got
things
stuff
we
for
need
you.
from
Don't
you.
worry about that, my friend.
You are not with
happy.
us. You will now be called
I know
some
that.
form of saviour that we need. So that's fine. Just you're not with us. No problem.
How the tables have turned, eh,
Yes,
Rob?
absolutely.
But as you know, this video is brought to you by FairPlay, the peer-to-peer betting app that allows you to hold your friends accountable, Rob. They've also launched, as you know by now, the JackPot Sevens. If you get all the predictions right in the Premier League, you get 700 grand in cash. No one took it home again. I wish it rolled over. You know, like the lottery.
Yeah,
So
every
it's
week.
like 4.2 million this week if someone gets it. But the beauty of the JackPot Sevens is that there is a minimum prize pot of at least £500, and that's split by the top 5 placed entries. We'll be revealing the winners of that later on. Next week is already open, the JackPot Sevens, so head along to the app or download the JackPot Sevens within the app and then select it, enter your predictions for the game week and see if you are one of the guaranteed 5 winners for that week. And as you know, it's cost £5, but each week, the more people that play, the bigger the prize pot. And this week, there was a juicy prize pot. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that for sure.
And I think you can tell by the way he's smiling
No,
and
what?
laughing, and every time he's
Nah,
talking
I'm not
about
sure
that
about
prize pot.
Cash. No, we'll see. We want to see. We want to see who's won.
We're going to reveal it later
We'll
on, but
reveal.
let's just
We
say,
will
right, you
reveal.
can. There's some clues.
There's some clues.
There's
yeah?
some clues, right? So make sure you look out for that later on. What a weekend of football it's been, where there's been so much to unpack on today's show. But if you missed any of the action, maybe you're bored and turned off, so it's a boring 0-0. Wherever you are travelling, or you just didn't have
late.
access, don't worry, because we've got you covered. Because missing out on your team's matches during the season, that is not an option. And that's where our sponsor, Proton VPN, comes in with an exclusive discount for you today. It's like bringing the stadium with you no matter where you are, and it's incredibly private and secure. Just hit the link in the description for the exclusive offer so that you never miss a moment of action again. I can tell you that I'm going to be using Proton VPN. Actually on some travels this week where AFTV are going over to Sierra Leone to do a big watch event. So definitely going to be using Proton VPN over there.
So you wouldn't want to miss that, miss a game like you had on the weekend, would you?
She's piping up already. All right.
Well,
What are you going to do? Throw it back on me? Can't this week. Can't.
I don't want to miss.
Hold it.
I don't want to miss
Hold
anything.
it.
I don't want to miss anything. So no. Proton VPN is a great thing to have, and so click the link in the description, and I will
Click
get it, Abby.
it.
I will
Click that.
Because I wouldn't want to miss that.
I think we should
Definitely.
start off with the derby, Rob. United winning it. It was a fair play fixture as well. I'm sure we'll see how we got on with our predictions. But as we know, United come from behind to make it 11 games without a win for Man City. There was 1 in 11. Amad Diallo getting the penalty, Robbie scoring the winner. It looks like after Rashford and Garnacho were dropped that maybe he is Amorim's man. But I have to say, I saw Flex's celebrations. I smiled because when it's a derby, when you're behind, and this is why the form book is thrown out the window, because anything can happen any time. You lose in 87 minutes odd, and then all of a sudden you're going home, leaving there with all 3 points. Big up.
First of all, I'll say that obviously I was wrong because I couldn't see. I knew all the deficiencies in City's team. Literally, what I saw them do was exactly how I expected to see them visually. But I didn't back us, which was to my detriment. I didn't back us to be able to exploit it properly. And for like 80 minutes, 85, we didn't. It was going, that's why I was frustrated throughout the games. I'm going, these are not good. They're not, I know we're a work in progress, but we're defending well. They got a lucky goal from a set piece, deflected kind of thing, and then it was still poor marking. We got a problem with that. Yeah. We've conceded the most, set pieces. But I'm looking. Wolves well, we're just below that. We're second, which ain't great company, right?
Yeah,
they're just at the manager. So I'm looking at us and I'm going, this is why I'm predicted the 2-1 because we can't attack. Like we're not committing. We're just not believing. These are shit. Mateus Nunes is left back.
Yeah,
like I said it the whole, and I'm so glad it was him who gave away the penalty. Started banging the floor. Cause I'm going idiot. I'm going Doku. Bottle of fizzy pop, mate. Nothing. Let him do everything. I'm looking at Haaland. I said, see, he ain't doing that. De Bruyne. If Bruno would be spamming these types of crosses out of play and all of that, that's all weird here. And he's done the same thing against Juve. I'm watching these guys. I'm going, they are not it. But I know my team. I know my team. That's why I didn't have the chest before to say like, nah, we're going to do it. Let me tell you something. My gaffer, we have to start there. Forget the game a second. Biggest game on the calendar apart from Liverpool. Away at City. He said Marcus Rashford. He said Garnacho. He said you man go and train in the morning.
Not even
then
in
go
the
yard.
squad.
And then go yard. Yeah. I am taking out some of our weapons that we need for this game. Big game. You know what I mean? The game's in Manchester. They can walk to the game. Not allowed to come. Yeah? Not allowed to come. So I don't like the way you man are looking at. I don't like the way what you're doing behind the scenes, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way everything.
Where you sleep.
Where you sleep.
Where you breathe.
Garms.
How do you know the way I sleep?
Shit, swag, whatever, no drip. Like, can't all wear the, you know what I mean, the
No
Valentino
Monclizzy.
with the thing, make it look good, Monclizzy and that. Yeah. Don't like what you're doing. Ruben,
Debatable.
I wasn't familiar with your game. I was not familiar with your game. So not only does he do that, he then gets a performance out of everyone else without those guys. Lose Mason Mount after 12 minutes.
I feel sorry.
I feel for him, man.
You feel for him.
It's getting sad now.
It's over. He's going down the
25.
It's terrible. It's really, really terrible.
That's sad, bro.
But the game was there for the taking. And even though we was 1-0 down, they just had to show belief. They just had to commit forward, make runs. And Ruben Amorim was saying at half-time, I saw him did you watch our game? Did you watch our game?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this thing at half-time when he was talking to Højlund and he was going, I just arc your run. And I was saying, exactly, I could see it. Just run it. They're shit. As soon as we started doing that,
You started creating some serious chances.
capitulation FC, bro.
Yeah.
City are dead. And Amadinho.
What,
Nah,
what a
relax.
player. He was your best player.
Don't put the Eno on yet. Come on.
He was your best player. So impressive.
Madness.
He is a great kid, though.
A madness, bro.
A madness,
It
as
was
the
very
empty
madness.
has.
Yeah.
A madness.
There you go,
That's
look.
Mad.
good.
Proper
Yeah.
finish.
A madness that the
That's
empty
very
had setting
good.
the standards. What that kid did. Remember when on there I said, Ten Hag about the crimes of football. Why where's a bit Ahmad been? And some people say, that's a bit strong. He was being held back because Anthony was playing in front of him. Garnacho was playing in front of him. Couldn't get a kick, couldn't get a game. Look how good he is. Look what he's doing. Wins the penalty with really, really clever play because he gambles, but then he also sees Mateus Nunes coming and goes, right, let me get myself in the box. This idiot who's not a defender is just going to come and clatter me. Does that. And then the goal. Leacher, ball. Butcher, ball. Lovely ball. Good ball.
Don't call him a butcher anymore after last week when he
Ball.
was climbing
Good ball,
up
mate.
Chris
Talking
Wood's
about this week,
back.
mate.
You needed a new nickname, but
Talking
yeah.
about,
Yeah,
but
need
that's
to-
his.
Where was he for your goal?
At present.
Where was he for your goal?
At present. That's his name, mate. Gets the assist
Not
for his
his
goal.
name.
Gets
Pat
it.
Butcher
Yeah,
is
mate.
his name.
Gets assist for his goal, mate. Yeah. We'll talk about Robbo
That
who's nearly
finish, by the
retired
way,
in a
is
minute.
ridiculous.
Finish!
The sick
Edison,
finish.
idiot, wall that over your head. Gavardio, mangled and dangled inside the net, bro.
With the bop, bop.
But a bop. It's Muri. Yeah? Mangle him up inside the net. Idiot. Pep,
How did he
I
not
wanted to
clear
rip
that
his
off the line?
eyeballs out. He's got nothing
Ripping
left
his
to
head
rip
off.
out. Rip your eyeballs out, mate. And Kyle Walker.
Wow. Embarrassment.
Kyle Walker.
Embarrassment.
You are
And Kukurea, but we'll get to him.
absolute
What?
disgrace.
We're on this.
And guess what? Hold that, Rasmus on the socials after. You know what I mean? Writing a little
Little haiku
hold
in
that.
that.
Oh, Nana. Little man in Bernardo Silva. Lean on him. Idiot. Yeah?
Lean on the
Brilliant.
man.
That's when you can post all you want. So listen, I didn't see it coming, so I do hold my hands up with that because I didn't trust us to exploit the weaknesses. And for large parts of the game, it was a poor game, poor quality game. Both defences were good. Well, they weren't really asked much questions of. But City, they got what they deserved. They got what they deserve.
You created the better chances.
We created the better chances.
I don't think Haaland had a proper
No,
chance.
the Bruno one should have scored as well.
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
Great
And
reverse
I
pass.
have to say, Harry Maguire, superb. I've said in a back three, when he's got protection either side and protection in front, he's bare protection. Enough. But solid. Roughing up Haaland, stepping in. Haaland can do nothing, null and void.
Haaland doesn't like it when that happens.
He hates that.
When it's like
even
face to face.
Martinez has done that to him a few times. Roughed him up. I mark him out the game. FA Cup final. And then also Ugarte, his best game in the Man United shirt. He was really good, winning the ball back, really aggressive. And then obviously Ahmad stole the show. Bruno missed a big chance, but when we need you, you got to step up.
Celebration.
Give him that, mate.
Give him that one.
Give him that. Seeing Odegaard missing the target all the time, no numbers, this, that, and the other. All of a sudden now, Bruno's doing it. De Bruyne ain't doing shit. This is what I'm saying about Bruno. He's that enigma.
No, hold on. He did miss the target as well.
He did. No, but what I'm saying is, but in this patch of form where the goals and assists are coming, this is what he does. He impacts the game all the time. When there's nothing else and there's nowhere to turn, this is what he does. He's a bit of an enigma because he doesn't play the game how De Bruyne plays it when they're gracefully doing this, or Odegaard's Jinky Maninki doing all of this stuff, missing target, and then asking the crowd for more support after doing Breeze. Yeah, he just owns his shit. He's Marmite, but he's effective. 2-1 Man United.
Happy?
Very happy. Roll on Spurs.
Oh, it's late. It's very late.
Can I just say on Man City though, because
shocking.
They're in a top 4 fight now. Like I know everybody's got PTSD or trauma about them coming back in. I'm just talking,
It's true.
you want to take it, you could take it.
No,
but in regards to them in the title race, people are saying, they could still come back. No, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. Like this Man City this season, you just have to look at the reinforcements in January. What can you actually do? Because usually in January, there's not much quality in the market, or teams don't want to let their players go. They're going to get charged astronomical fees. This season, Man City are in a top 4 fight. They just literally have to get used to that reality. Because top 4 is going to be tough for them to get to, the way they're playing. They need to seriously wake up. They've been so poor. This is I've never seen a run like this.
Yeah. 1 for 11, bro.
This relegation form.
My legend didn't go
One
out
person
like
who did call it was me. I told you. I said United will beat City. City.
I said that with you.
I've watched so many of their games this season. They've been
even when they were winning, Robbie, they weren't playing well.
But especially recently, they've been so poor. They're so slow. Yeah. And listen, it must. One thing we have to always give them credit for, right, is that it's very difficult to keep doing it year in year out. It's going to come a time when
it's gone a bit stale.
Hit a wall, innit?
Yeah, and you got to blame Pep a bit, right, for this, right?
Not
because he didn't freshen it up really. Remember, Sir Alex used to do that brilliantly.
Yeah.
He used to always
I don't
refresh.
Hear this man's name in that.
He used to refresh things up.
This is why.
In the summer, he didn't refresh it up. The real crazy thing that he did was when he got rid of Alvarez.
Yeah.
And didn't bring in a replacement. And you see Alvarez now, he's over at Atletico. He's scoring goals. And they just look so flat at the moment. Like their midfield looks so
good.
And
hold that.
De Bruyne
Kennedy,
looks
Taylor.
off it.
No,
Bernardo Silva looks off
All them
it.
City fans' faces where Sky was. There was a little kid. He had all the thing. I said, rub that off your face, bro. Your Christmas is ruined. You know what I mean? Good. Yeah. Hold that.
He wants to play juniors.
You know what? You know when they sit in the stands right up until the stewards tell you to get out? You can't believe what you just have to sitting there like that. Hold that.
Doku is Saint Maximum. He's
proper.
Dribbling.
When he first comes, people think I was just hating. They go, "Oh, breath of fresh air. Oh, this bottle of fizzy."
And
pop,
Savinho.
Phil Foden.
What's Savinho done? What's
Phil
Foden
Foden. What's happened to him, man? I mean, it's honestly.
Because it's his first
but
season.
me, I'm gonna give the biggest credit to Amorim. Right, that decision before the game to leave out Rashford and leave out Garnacho.
You live or die on that.
Really did reminded me of Arteta when he first came in. Right, you've got to make these really difficult. No, I'm serious.
Did I speak?
I'm being serious here, right? Right? I know the A word, she just lose it. But the reason why I'm saying it is, right, is that when you come into a team, right, that's a mess, right, you're going to have to make some really tough, unpopular decisions that if they go wrong, you look even worse, right? That's a big call to leave out Rashford. But I think he made a big statement to the rest of the players.
100%. He said it
you
afterwards.
you Manny, you think
He said it.
I don't care who you are. I remember Arteta did it with Aubameyang.
Ozil.
He did it with Ozil. He did it with numerous players. He just left them out.
You have to do it.
And I remember as fans, you're thinking to yourself, yo, bro, hey,
Cold world.
we need
But
these
it's not,
guys.
it's not just a decision,
The only one I remember with Arteta, the only one he left there was Lacazette. He's like, no, you fight because
But he did
I
run
can
around
see
a
you
bit,
fight.
though.
Yeah, but he's the
He was
fighting.
trying.
But everybody else
He
just
was
went.
fighting.
So
And I
insulted.
see Amorim, it's like he's just he's giving it a few weeks, and now he's just said, yeah.
And the thing is the clarity in which he expresses himself. Like I said, if
Ten
you
Hag
get
would have made some
you
mad
can't-
excuse up
Yeah,
there.
and
wouldn't he?
really, if we go back to the Sancho thing, not to make it about that, Amorim said way more about this situation than Ten Hag did with Amorim. The difference is what Ten Hag did with Sancho was basically that thing happened, but Anthony's getting bare games, but he's dead. Rashford was getting bare games, but he was playing shit. These guys were getting chances. He wasn't just going, no, not good enough. Standards on the floor. You lot ain't playing as well. So it looked like preferential treatment to one and not the other. Amorim's basically come and said, listen, it's not, bless you, it's not.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, carry on.
Like a little mouse, like a little.
I do answer that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, basically, he's basically saying that he said it's not disciplinary. The way he explained it was good. He's saying it's not disciplinary. It is. He's lying because it's a consequence for an action that he's seen during the week, and therefore you're now not in the team. So
I like
the way he explained it.
Yeah,
he said, "Listen,
he didn't dodge
and then
dirty.
they tried to come for him again, yeah. And he said, look, you're trying to dress it up with disciplinary. I want to get to know my players. We played Rashi. We tried it. It didn't work. What do you want me to do? Keep doing it? That's what he said. I said, my God, this guy. So look, we know what we are. We could easily get slapped back down to reality again, but we're still in the storm. Doesn't mean we're perfect, because for large parts of that game, we still didn't do the things I want us to do. We were resilient. We can defend well, but we still can't attack that good.
But you go away and you win a derby game.
I mean,
that
you go to your place on top of that.
That gives a lot of credit in the bank for the.
Then all of a sudden it just.
And then 2 legs versus Liverpool in the semi.
You know when you want that big win
Thursday.
in your reign. We looked at
Thursday
this
night
December
be
and
good.
said Amorim's got better games. We're like, oof.
And we'll go
Away
together.
to Arsenal already in L. You've lost to Forest. You know you got to go
Lost
away
at home
to
to
City.
Liverpool, yeah.
You got to go. He wasn't there then.
Yeah.
It's not always about you. You got to go.
Stick it to him.
Yeah,
Stick it to him,
100%.
Give it.
100%.
See you on January the 5th at Anfield.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
So we just
you
target
getting on
Robertson.
the desk
We got to
like
go back
that.
to Arsenal again. We got to go to Tottenham. Like all these difficult games. Like if it's L and all these big games, it's like I know it's a new manager, but need to just try and get one.
Need something.
That's a big one.
It's a great start for him to win that game. Jump into Super Chats. Frankie Lampard says, remember when AGT said he'd keep Havertz, bench Solanke and sell Jackson? He scored the most non-pen goals since the start of last season, more than Salah. Can't remember.
Hey, hold on, now comes you missed that one from Medical Bunker.
Because we've already shown it on the screen.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
Why?
You said we're only doing them for a certain amount,
All of
didn't
my
you?
ones,
So don't try and throw me under the
when I'm
bus.
getting
Yeah.
cussed, always get read, right? Medical Bunker says,
We've already
ever
showed it
since,
on the screen.
Go on, what's he
ever
said?
since AGT was given that juju
Given,
photo
keyword.
frame,
Given.
Ain't been the same since, have you, mate?
Freddie then says, when United beat Everton 4-0, Robbie said, calm down, Flex and KG. It's
Not
only
easy, is it?
Everton. Robbie, stay humble, eh?
hey,
Let's cook, brother.
actually, ever since Haaland said, "Stay humble,"
Yeah, they've been humble.
Yeah, they actually have.
They
been
have
humble.
been
But we
humble.
weren't talking about City just then. We were talking about you lot.
Ah, yes.
We were talking about you.
Yeah.
We'll get on to you. We'll get
I
on
never
to
said
you.
stay
We'll
humble.
get on to
That's that. Silvio says,
We'll
Robbie,
get on to you.
here's one for you, Robbie. Robbie,
read mine, innit?
what about playing with 10 men? Liverpool scored twice to avoid a loss. Is a kind of new medicine for your
Okay.
delusion.
I knew that was going to come today.
Okay.
Go back and see everything I said about playing with 10 men. I said you hardly ever win a game when you play with 10 men.
Yeah, you did say
Get
that.
your facts right
not
before
really
you.
sure what
Anybody's
point.
going to come with that today.
Oh,
Get
rattle,
your facts
mate.
right.
Where's the rattle?
Not rattling at
Not
all.
really sure what point.
Yeah, you make your
What
point.
What
Your
kind of
point. Your
point?
point is a
You didn't
poor point.
win.
Your
didn't
point
win.
is a poor point.
You drew against
right?
City with 10 men.
Yeah.
Did you not draw with Brighton?
We drew with Brighton
With
and we
10 men?
lost to
Right,
Bournemouth.
so
and
what point is being proved?
my point of it all the way through is that when you're playing with 10 men, you
don't
very rarely win the game. Innit?
I'm sorry, Robbie.
Would you agree?
For once.
you agree?
Sometimes,
he's
Kev.
being- he's
Right.
It's true.
Chelsea, do
Jackson
us a
missed
solid favour. Win the league, please. So Liverpool still can't chat to us with 20 titles. Also, every hater that doubted us, hold, says Red Devil Rebel. Oliver Jar says, shame on DR for not using any clips in the intro of Abbi denying Chelsea being placed fourth. Francisco says, Chelsea fans showing chest now. Where is your chest, Matthijs? 3 points FC. You guys are starting to show traits of Arsenal fans. You never walk alone, he says. No. 6 more points for safety, and then we can think about top half to secure the Sancho deal. Hashtag, we are not title contenders.
Yes, you are.
Big up the panel, says John. And guys, will there be a mid-season revised prediction segment? And will Abby's one be as diabolical as her season's preview prediction, says
It wasn't
Deepan?
actually that diabolical, only Chelsea, which I then
what were your
reviewed on
predictions?
week 4.
What was your prediction?
I think I had City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Did I have you in top 4?
No way. You
I
think you had
think I
us
had
fifth.
Tottenham and United. I didn't have you 5th. I had you 3rd.
I'll have to look it back.
Definitely had you
Robbie, can you stop responding with the who do you want then when Arsenal fans say we want that Adobo Allardyce sacked if he doesn't win a trophy, says Del.
Who?
I think that's all about your
Terence, Walker's... I don't know if I can read
No,
that.
no,
I can't read that. Mr. Matthijs, we've seen your rack out, but how about showing some big dick energy and admitting your team is in the title race?
Come
You
on.
might not win it, but you're in it, says Chidi.
Don't really want to get the stream demonetized.
And I don't want to see that either. And I'm not talking about the stream being demonetized. I'm talking about the
1
first
week
part.
it's your rack. Yeah, the rack was mad. Del says, since when does a team's involvement in a title race require the approval of the majority of its fan base rather than being determined by the team's performance on the pitch? All right. Dan, Arsenal only managed to draw against these bums, and I have a mad crush on Abby. It's crazy, says
Wow.
Egg Hosa.
Mad thing.
Thanks. Thank you.
There you
Wow.
go. We'll come back to them. Don't forget,
Cheers.
we need to see also what our predictions were for this game, don't we? From Fair Play, because we're going to remind you now of the 5 winners, and our friends at Fair Play are offering new users today who download the app a free 1-week entry into the JackPot Sevens using the promo code JackPot. Right, so big congrats, yeah, to the 5 winners this week who took home a share of £703 in cash, of course.
Cash.
We're going to get that up on the screen. Let's see who the winner was. Have we got that? Still not coming up on my
There we go.
end. Oh, look at that. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Full knowledge. AGT wins 422 quid.
Money
And
I run.
Hold tight, Robbie, as well, man.
80 quid.
Little 82
8
quid.
quid?
Yeah. Cash Brothers. Matty Cash.
You know who let me down? Arsenal, man.
Yeah, hold that.
I'm going to be holding some good big
And that's
money
why,
today.
Abby, your bad mind predictions don't win you cash.
Well, I had
You
you
gotta
as
stop with
1-1,
the
so
bad
I
mind
was
ones.
4 minutes out. I think I actually predicted a win for you. For once.
I think we all did.
For Everton.
No,
I
I think
Look
you
at that.
didn't you go for a draw?
No, I mean, I'm still
Flexing
third.
the
I
mud.
think you went for a draw, Abby.
Did
Yeah.
With our game. You
This
might
week
have
I
got
had a
it
bad
right.
week.
You might have got
Yeah.
our game right.
Maybe I did then.
Apart from the week I've
like
won,
that.
I've been bottom every time.
Yeah.
You were 30 points
we
away
have a-
from winning an
let me
extra
look.
400 quid.
Let me look what I did.
That's I'm telling you, I'm sure Arsenal let me down.
Get in there, though.
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
Little Christmas drink.
No one.
did I have?
Get in now.
No,
420.
I predicted you to win, which I never do.
Cash.
I had 3-1.
Lovely stuff.
3-1
And as you
Arsenal.
know, the new
Never
JackPot
doing that
Sevens game
Never
is
doing
now
that
open
again.
for the Fair Play app for this week. So remember to enter your predictions. We're going to do it as well on Thursday for your chance to take home the £700,000 jackpot or be one of the 5 winners. Guaranteed every single week. So to get involved and flex obviously
wanna
as well
win.
as well. It's just you two
Started
that
off the
haven't
trend.
had
Come
any
on.
cash.
Any danger? You known any results?
I'm
or
just
known any
mid-table.
ball?
I'm
Like-
just
Too much bad
mid-table
man.
every
I
time.
thought you were clever in there. To get involved with us on there, download the app by clicking the
bigger
link
fish to
in the
fry.
description. Ooh, you said that one coming up. Or scanning the QR code on the screen. You must be over 18 and in the UK. Big up to me because I won. Hold that, you losers.
I was so
D-look,
close.
D-look.
Oh
see?
my God.
Spot
See?
on. 2-1.
See? Look at that.
That's
That's why I've won cash.
I
Big
might
up
have
Man
won
United.
cash.
Yeah. No, but you was doing the thing as well. You was like, yeah, I need you to.
No.
Need you to
Look,
do it
what,
for us.
you weren't on the
Need-
show on
need
Thursday,
it.
bro. With all due respect.
Who was here Thursday?
We said, I
Just
was
you
like,
two?
that is
On
you.
Monday, you
Just them
said
two
it.
together.
Just them two
No,
together.
but when
That's
we were
been fun.
predicting these games on Thursday last week.
there.
No, I swear you missed the show.
Were you
No,
there?
he
Oh,
was-
no,
he was there.
He was there.
Man, just
Yeah,
X
I
me
mean,
out.
You were there.
Right,
No, it
we
was
know
you that
it,
weren't
yeah.
there.
Just
yeah.
X me
My
out.
bad.
I was here.
My
God,
bad.
you were so unmemorable.
No, but I did say
No.
like,
I won MVP as well.
I know you did. No, you didn't. But I did say this would be a typical United thing to do to actually
you
go
did
there
say
and win.
that.
And you used to do that under Ten Hag. You've
No,
won
I
there
don't-
as well.
I-
So
No, we
get
didn't.
in there, man.
Ten Hag, we didn't.
What am I spending the cash
Well,
on?
we all predicted close.
You
games.
going to buy lunch? Because he didn't.
No, I'm buying Kenya a drink. What did you get for everyone? When...
Heating.
No, for us though. What did you?
No, I had my
to be
heating on.
generous
It was
and
a cold winter.
You could have bought us
So-
that meal deal.
Cold winter. Not. Have you seen it?
not
Not
even
anymore.
a pack of chewing gum.
Something.
Actually,
Right,
it's very
mate.
fitting for you
Could've-
lot. I will get you some more chewing gum.
Could have bought some sweets, coffee.
It's not good for
Anything.
you. It's not good for you.
Oh, shut up!
Good for you.
This guy's
Needed heating,
tight,
mate.
man.
It's cold.
People in the chat, is Flex being tight? Let us know.
Let's run the poll.
Next up, Shane says, Robbie, what happened to clinical I need a striker Kai? Action Jackson over Havertz, says Shane.
Be better
Bowling
off.
Shane.
Sorry, you're still saying that, yeah?
Huh?
Still holding the same opinion.
Let me think about
Oh,
this.
sorry. While I just remember this morning when I was just scrolling through my explore page, something came up.
was you?
Oh,
Something
it's late.
came
You've been
up.
exploring, have you?
It was.
I wonder what
I
it
didn't
suggests
look
for
for it.
you. What's
It
it say?
suggested
You've been-
a clip of you.
You've been exploring.
A clip of you.
All right, what did you explore?
When you were on your American tour, don't think it was this year, maybe last year, and it was like
last
Arsenal
year.
are linked with Mbappe, and I asked James, and I asked this one, and Lee Judges, and whatever, and I said, would you swap Martinelli for Kylian Mbappe? And we all said no.
What?
That
We all
was
said
wild.
no.
What? That was a discussion?
I watched it
Yeah,
3
yeah,
times
it
just to
happened.
check that I
Who
heard
said it?
right.
And you know it was a joke.
James.
You remember it being a joke?
It
then?
weren't a joke.
No, you spun it not to be a joke.
It was not a joke. It wasn't a joke.
I
You were
wouldn't
doing
even
your
joke
morning.
about that. I'll be
You were doing
honest.
your morning. You were doing your morning fan.
I wouldn't even
cam,
joke about that.
And you were saying you've been linked with Mbappe, and you said, Martinelli plus cash for Mbappe. And you said, I asked my boys, I asked Lee Judges, I asked James, I even asked Troops. I said, would you swap Martinelli and cash for Mbappe? And we all said no.
And they had the thing where,
It
so remember
wasn't a
talking to
joke.
Turkish, there was a bit where Turkish was telling me that Arsenal could even get Mbappe.
They even could.
Remember? The
Yeah,
package?
yeah, yeah.
Why
Remember
can't
that
we?
clip?
Why
We're
not?
more likely to win the league coming up soon than anyone
Yeah.
else in this league. So why wouldn't Mbappe want to come to Arsenal? That's what Turkish said to me.
Would you still stand by that? Would you keep,
Listen,
would you keep Mbappe?
I don't talk in this
keep,
joke.
keep it where it is.
If a man can't make a
Keep
joke no
Martinelli.
more or make
Oh,
a
it's
little
a
thing,
joke now,
It's not-
is it?
wasn't a
you know
joke.
what's serious
It
and what's
wasn't a
joke.
joke.
It's
So
gone, innit?
you know,
They said
No.
the problem was you took the
No, I'd
context
rather
wrong.
not have
I
Mbappe.
definitely
enough.
didn't take the context wrong. I
Fair
definitely
enough,
didn't.
to be fair.
It's all right. I'd rather Solanke than Mbappe. Yeah, I mean. Do you want to
I've
clip
not
that?
said that.
Clip that as well.
Who said
clip
that?
that as well.
You just said it.
I don't know. You want a further clip for something?
No, no,
Looks
no.
like
it
you're
was your
backing
clip.
it up a
It was
little
your
bit.
clip.
But anyway,
Your clip.
Arsenal
Come on.
and Liverpool. New Mud Brothers? Question mark. That's what it's
Why
got on
you
the sheet.
do
Well,
one
it
at a
says-
time.
it says
Now you're
it's on
trying
the
to
sheet.
don't look for help, you know.
No, it
I'll
says it's
take
on the
my
sheet.
heat.
I'm just reading it.
No, I'll take my heat on my own. You know what I mean? I'm in the help, you know.
It's got a point
Right?
there, mate.
We'll start off with Liverpool then.
Yeah.
I was at the game.
Yeah, hold
bro.
Hold that.
One of the craziest football matches I've ever been to in my life.
Hold that.
1 minute in, we
I
should
want
be
to
getting a
leave.
penalty and a red card for Diop on Robbo. Takes 4 minutes to get himself back up. 10 minutes after that, he loses Pereira at the back stick. Ball watching, poor. Obviously, it's 1-0 up, and then 5 minutes after that, comes off his shin pad, tries to recover it, and takes Harry Wilson out. It was interesting what Gary Lineker said, though. I don't know if you saw Match Today. He said that wasn't a red because he was kind of going in towards the pitch. There was no guarantee that Wilson would get there.
Red.
My initial thing was when I was in the ground, because I was right on the line, I went, oh. You know, like when you just feel like the ref's got a reason there. So I said,
It's not even a talk. Red
It's
card.
It's a red.
Yeah,
Red.
it's a red
It
card.
was like the
I don't even
one.
know what Gary Lineker was
It's like
talking
the one
about.
at Bournemouth
Red
for
card.
Ben White, and if anything, the one at the Ben White one.
Where's
you can
Diop's
say
red card
it's
though
gonna
as
be a
well?
red.
So
It's a
Red
red.
card.
and then anyway,
Wow.
they get the free kick outside the box. I'm thinking, shit, this could be 2-0 in 20 minutes. And then I have to shout out Arne Slot for the tactical tweak. He went to Gravenberch to come back into centre back, who was brilliant. And do you know what? We should have won the game. I know they scored late on and we had to fight back again. But the chances at the end, it's
They
like
had
a
a lot of
goalmouth
chances.
They had
scramble.
chances.
They had a lot
Adama
of
Traore
chances,
did have one right at the death, which Alisson did well to get down to. But they didn't even show it on the highlights of Match Today. There were so many chances. Harvey Elliott's whipped one round. Salah was in space if Diaz found him. Virgil missed one. Gakpo should have scored again. And when they scored 2-1, I'm thinking,
That's not a
here we
chance,
go.
is it?
What?
Someone being in space if a person finds it.
No, Diaz took the shot on,
No, but
whereas
that's
he
not a
should have.
chance. You said they've
well,
had
I'm
a-
just in my flow, so
Probably.
still
And
going
also
through
adding
the
more things
analysis.
to make it,
Rubbish, yeah.
to make it not look like a shit draw at home when you.
I'll
No,
be
it
honest,
is. It is.
I thought
It is. I'm not
Fulham were
happy.
really good.
They
I
were.
thought
Do
they
you know
were
what?
really good.
First half, they were
Arsenal, Liverpool
unbelievable.
back to back, mate.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Doing their thing, mate.
unbelievable. in the
Hustlers.
first
Marco
half.
Silva, mate.
I got
Did
Cuss
very
last
well.
Yeah,
week.
Spurs
The
pulled
draw.
that. They
very
should
well.
beat
He had a lot to
Spurs.
say last week, didn't he?
Yeah, you had a
Draw
lot to
against
say
Fulham?
about the draw last week
Did
at
I?
Fulham. That was away.
We drew
Right.
as well. We didn't play, so
Huh?
what?
No, but you had a lot to say, innit? When you was there, you was having real tearing into me about.
I don't
drawing
think
with
Arke
Fulham.
was tearing into you. I don't think that's a
No,
bit
I
of
think
an
he was.
exaggeration.
He was laughing along
Tearing
with
in.
it. Listen,
Yeah, come on.
listen, I deserved it.
Don't involve me.
I deserved it, but you were
You
involved.
man just squabble amongst
You were
yourselves.
involved
Go
heavily.
ahead.
You were involved heavily.
Well, I do host the show, so
So,
it is one of
True,
them.
though.
Well,
And also,
well,
AGT,
now?
obviously, you've gone really quickly over, some of the big points, that are the negatives towards your team. So maybe we have to do it.
Should we dissect it?
Because obviously, AGT,
You can go with it
fair
if you
play,
want.
haven't lost many games. I only lost one. So it's
Many.
like, it's all rosy. So we'll just talk about some of the things.
I'll back you up on them. I
Yeah,
thought we were really poor in a lot of
Robertson,
areas.
what are you doing, mate? What? This is a guy who, for a very, very long time, has been the best left back in the league, and lauded for his performances.
Man of the match on Wednesday,
and rightly
Girona.
so. There you go. So fantastic, brilliant. So now we can call him a bozo, mate. Because what are you doing? You're at fault for the
It
goal.
was so poor.
You're at fault for the goal. He's cost Liverpool at
He's cost us that game because if we have 11 men,
go.
we win that game.
There
Probably
you
did
go.
you a
He's
favour
cost you
with getting
that.
sent off.
The goal.
No.
Hold on. The goal.
If you have what, you win that game?
If we had 11 men, we'd probably
When
win that
I
game.
said that now, I
No,
was
no. Your
completely
thing's
slaughtered.
different, bro, because you were getting man sent off every week.
No, listen.
Oh, no.
When
There's
I
It's a
said
new
it,
excuse every week.
just be fair here. When I said that, I got
About what?
absolutely
About what
slaughtered.
game?
Yeah.
What game?
In the
No,
games
you
where
said we
went down-
lost
the
because
games where
we
we went
had
down
10
to
men.
10 men. I said if we would have kept 11 on the pitch, I feel
Yeah,
we'd
but
have
you
won.
lost
I
the
got
game.
slaughtered.
Play this season.
But you
I
lost
don't
the
agree.
game.
Now you.
I don't agree.
But we didn't
No,
lose.
but you can't be. Listen,
We
you
didn't
can't-
lose.
No,
You
I'm not
lost.
talking- we didn't lose to Brighton.
We lost
when
to
I said
Bournemouth,
it.
though.
We didn't.
Saliba got sent
No,
off.
there's been 3 games we've had 10 men.
Right.
We lost one of them.
Right.
2 of them we drew. We drew to City. We drew
But you
to.
still lost, though.
Brighton.
We didn't lose.
We didn't draw to. We didn't lose.
But you
to
still
City.
lost a game
We
with
didn't
10
lose
men.
to City. We didn't lose the thing, right?
Bournemouth,
But
you
I'm
lost.
I'm talking, right, about those. You were joining in and laying in heavy. Now, all of a
Laying
sudden,
in
now
heavy.
you've experienced it. Drop points.
Mate, we've had
Now
10
it's not
points
a-
and 1 games at Newcastle,
True.
so...
No, I'm just
But
being
we should
fair.
be. But actually, the fact that we hang on with 10 men for 85 plus minutes,
You didn't
you
win.
have to.
Well done, but you didn't win.
I know,
You hanged on.
I've just read out the
10
score.
men.
Yeah, but it wasn't no hang on for Arsenal. In fact,
Isn't,
they
isn't
managed to
that
hang
what
on for
you
that
guys
long.
were cussing?
Remember,
Yeah,
because you was winning.
cussing when
No, but we had to come
City
back.
we were playing, you know.
They conceded. We had
City
to fight
away.
back
But
twice.
guys, can we've
10
moved
men.
the needle. Sorry,
You know,
just a second,
you know
hold
as
on.
well.
They got
so-
Diogo
City-
Jota as well. by the
City
way.
at
Andrew
the Etihad.
Robertson,
Yeah,
hello.
go on, Andy Robertson.
Andy
Yeah.
Robertson, you bozo. You've cost them at Arsenal when you got twisted up by Saka and put on your ass. You've gone on over your head, Pereira, then you mangled and dangled.
Gave a
your
penalty
mangled and
away
dangled in
against
the net
Madrid
as well.
as
He
well.
was twisted up. Who? Madrid as well?
Penalty
Madrid
against.
Penalty
We did
against
win
Madrid.
that 2-0 though.
Doesn't matter. Cost of the team. Have the conversation.
Clean
What
sheet.
are you doing?
I thought Anthony
And now
Robertson,
he's out.
was very good the other day.
Yeah, against
Liverpool-
Girona. He
Liverpool-
was. I'm not writing him off. You
He's
can.
the
That's
one
what you
player
do
in
with your
Liverpool's
players.
team
I'm
that
not
has
doing
been
that.
Is he finished?
Declining.
No.
He
he's not
should be.
finished.
He should be a backup.
Oh,
now.
I think that's an error you need to.
He's not finished, but we still probably are going to move on.
Is he on his way out?
And,
And then you're probably going to buy in a Kirkes maybe to be his.
You should be doing that in January, right?
Maybe, potentially, but he's not. To say he's finished, I'm not a United fan, bro. I
Is he
don't write
finished?
players off like that. Is Luke Shaw finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well he's
Yes.
shit.
Ask me another
That's
one.
why.
Go on. Ask me
Robbo's
another one.
not shit.
'Cause I can be honest. Go on. Go on.
But he was
Rashford
poor.
finished.
Yes.
He was poor.
Yeah.
But he's
Robertson.
not. I'm not going to say.
Is he
he's
on his way
finished.
out?
He's probably
Is he like
over the hill.
Is he
yeah.
like milk near the sell-by date? Like it's
like
nearly
you
there.
you might have like a day left.
Or like, you know, on the bread, yeah, where you go,
It's a bit- it's a
"Rah,
bit stinky."
actually, there's a couple of green dots just on their way into the
Little
bread.
mould.
Dash that.
Little mould.
Is he that? Is he that?
starting to get a bit.
Listen,
cunty.
I think this is the point where you look at the market and you say,
Because they have so
what
much
can
joy.
we do?
That's why I'm trying to just
It's
say,
like
nah,
your players
let's
aren't
discuss a few
immune.
individuals.
No, I
It's
can
just
go more
criticism.
negatives if you want. I thought Quansah was really poor when he came on. Up until that mistake at Old Trafford last season, he was brilliant, and I think his confidence has been knocked. I thought Ryan Gravenberch was unreal.
Yeah, to
Dominic
get Arsenal centre-half as
Szoboszlai,
well.
unreal. The energy, I don't think we get anywhere near a draw without Szoboszlai and pressing and hounding people. And like I said, man, on another day, we win that 3-2 with the chances that we
Salah
had
get the
at the end.
assist
Yeah,
for the Gakpo header.
100
Yeah.
assists. 100
Great
assists
ball.
now.
Great ball. Brilliant.
Let's saw the slow-mo one of that one.
And the
way
fin
he
and,
wrapped it
and
around.
by the way, a lot of people were talking about Nunes not scoring when he came on. Fantastic assist for Jota. Gets the
Yeah.
ball on the swivel, finds
Oh,
the gap
Jota as
between
well,
the
man.
two,
One
and
thing I
he's
will
back
say,
now.
But you know the injury thing where you say obviously you've got to look to maybe move.
If
it,
you
'cause
need
can't
my
rely on it.
hamstrings, Diogo,
But you see
I can
how
give you them.
you see how
Never
Kuzma,
tore a
one
hamstring.
touch,
He's so good.
shot
Bang,
back.
bang.
It's just you just know.
Instinct.
Bet your house on it. He's gonna finish.
By the way, the referee, absolutely disgraceful, and it was our fault we didn't win the game. But absolutely
Referee was
disgraceful performance from the
Good
referee.
ref.
Shocking.
We weren't the worst referee.
But anyway,
Doing
we
a
got
lot
the
of
draw.
familiar things.
We've seen a
Anyone
lot
get
worse
that?
this year.
Yes, Abbi and Laurie got got the draw spot on, to be fair. I went 3-1. Obviously, I was very wrong in the end.
How on earth did you predict 2-2 for that game?
Because I saw Fulham against us and they should have beat us. I saw them against Arsenal and thought they did a good job. So I thought third time's a charm, maybe another one.
No, they played really well. They played absolutely. And do you know what?
That was my logic.
And do you know what? When you're 2-1 down with 10 minutes to go and you see Adama Traore warming up.
Says, Flex is the worst United fan around. Proper loser.
He's not wrong.
Well, I'm not actually.
He's not wrong.
Winner this week, so no,
not wrong.
Yeah, at least I won cash though. So.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's a
Gaps,
The bickering.
But now,
right, just before you go to Arsenal, right?
Just can't.
You know, that gap's come down a bit, though, isn't it?
Of course it has. We've drawn 2 games in a row.
Yeah,
You've got game in hand though.
You still got a game in hand, but you know, I mean, just goes to show, man, that gap can just like. I need a couple of draws, not even losses. That's what I've been saying for weeks, right? Don't take many. You have to lose games. You draw a couple of games, and that gap can come right down.
When we draw or you draw, it's just like it feels like a loss, even with City playing this poorly. But let's go to Arsenal then, because it was Everton that rocked up, stunk the place out, no shots, and left with a
stunk the
point,
place
mate.
out as well, mate. Weren't
Absolutely.
just there were 2 teams stinking the place out.
Stank the place out.
Yeah, there was a few. You know, I saw a Martin Odegaard stunk the place out. I saw a Martin.
Not one of us got our
Havertz.
predictions right.
Try and do it against Sean Dyche.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
He's the OG.
Sean
Dyche.
put on to Everton.
Remember on the last, what was it? Truth. What's the thing?
Oh, the truth.
Yeah,
Truth.
and we had Cecilia sitting here saying, "Oh no, this is not a set piece reliant team.
No,
we're not known for that.
No,
we're not. Did you not see what we did against Sporting and against Forest and West Ham? Brilliant team this season. Like we're so good in open play.
So good. They're so good in open play.
Rock up Sean Dyche. Rock up Sean Dyche, the expert in set pieces.
And he said,
old-fashioned, man-marking, old-fashioned Sean Dyche.
Not today.
He said, "Don't you dare try and steal my flow." Yeah, this is my flow, my bars, my songs.
Yes.
I'm singing today.
Yes.
Yeah. You man at the Emirates sitting there in the library thinking,
One shot.
we got to score a goal in open play.
Not today.
We got to create something. Use our imagination.
Odegaard.
Lee, I'm sick of it. I don't want cheerleaders.
And then, Lord and behold, those match reactions come out and bomber club.
Not pom-poms and cheerleaders.
People be saying some wild shit.
Musical, mate.
Arsenal are back, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy.
Hey guys, this is celebrating red cards. They
They were like
red
this.
cards.
It's a red card.
There's been a red card. There's been a red card at
Why are you
Anfield.
holding up a red card?
It was madness.
Go on.
Why is he holding up a red card?
Everyone,
And can I just say, you know what you needed against Everton? Cole Palmer. Do you remember how Cole Palmer played against Everton at home? Oh, you better remember. Go watch them highlights. Of course, what he can believe.
Also, when you play against Everton, we scored 4 against Everton too.
It's not easy, is it?
We scored 4. Did you score 4 against
I think
Everton?
we did as well.
Did you?
I think we
Did you beat Everton 4-0?
I think we did.
Yeah, I think they did.
That's the only game I've been to this year. Hold on.
Did you beat Everton 4-0? Can you?
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure they did. You know?
Yes, we
4-0.
did. 4-0.
I did 4-0.
4-0. What was yours?
Cole Palmer himself got 4.
remember.
Might have been
So
7,
many.
6.
Match called off.
Match called off. But you probably would have won 4-0.
Mother nature, so can't help
we'll
that.
give it to you. You would have.
And then the mighty isn't our Trossard celebration 0-0?
Oh, it's late.
Wasn't it a bit of Trossard? Wasn't it a bit of
I
this?
just want to understand what happened.
Shout out, man! Shout
Home
out!
to Everton.
Where's the camera?
That is an abysmal result, Robbie. And I hope you're not going to try and twist it and turn it anyway.
Hold that, blood.
And to top it off, Turkish telling me he went to the box. These men are not even handing out free Pepsis.
Oh, shit.
Arsenal are falling apart. These men are not even handing out free Pepsis anymore. People are coming back from the box disappointed.
What is in hospitality with no drink?
Curtis, all the man them
No
going to the
drinks.
box, expecting special treatment.
What, they got no-
Not even getting good football. Now you're not even getting Pepsis. Rotted.
They got no
They
drink
got these men
in
ordering.
hospitality.
They got these men going downstairs to the
To the
to order
concourse.
the mochas and the coffees and that.
The concourse.
Oh.
Crazy. Even the box ain't provided.
Turkish just said to me, "You're sacked from Big Six." Because you're turning farmer, you know what I mean?
It's
Sack
farmer
your blood,
feeder.
you know what I mean?
Watch out.
Arsenal!
Watch out.
Arsenal! 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 Arsenal!
How was that?
How are you
Sausage.
going to deflect this? Over to you.
I've done all the talking for me.
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet.
Silence.
No one say, don't respond.
Can I
Be ready. Be ready.
You know the funny
Be
thing
We'll
is,
just
right?
let the rattle speak.
You came to me and I haven't even spoken. You jumped in.
No, now it's your time.
No, it's your turn now.
As long as you stay on track.
We're going to be
You
silent.
deserve that,
but
As
we
soon
will-
as you come off the lane,
I've
Reserve
got
that
nothing to
cooking.
say. It's true. We were terrible. We were awful. You know what I mean? That was you're playing Everton at home. You've got to win those games. Have to. There's no excuses, man. And you're right. The way, listen, they came. I weren't criticising them after the game because they came for a point. Right? I know they had no. There were people saying, "Oh, what kind of is this?" They showed no ambition. I don't think they had a shot in the game, did they, or something like that? They parked the bus. But if your tactics is, and I said it about Fulham last week, if your tactics is come for a point, that's your game plan, and you get a point,
come get it.
you succeeded. We failed. Our job was to get 3 points. You're supposed to beat Everton at home.
Why did you fail? What were the failings you saw?
We missed chances again. Martin Odegaard should have had a couple of goals in the game in the first half. Pickford made a great save from Saka, but I don't think we did enough. We didn't pepper the goal enough, really, for me. We had a lot of shots, but I don't think we deserved to get anything out of the game. It's just one of those we've got to hold it. Simple as that. It was very. Why you saw a lot of people really upset after that game and thing, right? It's because we deserved. That was a shocking performance.
Can I just do something? Are you okay? Are you moving?
I'm going to calm down. I just realised we play Everton.
Are you sure you're okay?
Listen, because I talk the truth, right? The truth is,
Sometimes.
there's no
the same favour.
There's no rattling. There's no deflection,
Guys,
right?
we can't rattle.
If Sean Dyche came, he had a game plan and he executed it brilliantly. And for us, there was too many poor performances from players right around the pitch. Right, the only players that, for me, that come out of it with any credit for Arsenal's the keeper. He's been outstanding this season. The 2 centre backs, who basically they were the only 2 defenders in the game because everybody else was forward, and they just mopped up everything. And Saka, who you know, what I mean, even though he was like being 4 or 5 players on him, done brilliantly. But everybody and Declan Rice did all right until he come off injured. But everybody else, it was such a poor performance. And we're kicking ourselves because, you know, when you see that Liverpool have drawn the game, a chance to close the gap, you know, when we've not been at our best this season. And the problem we got at the moment, we just keep drawing games. And you draw, I said this many a times, you don't have to lose many games. We've only lost 2 games this season. That's the same amount of games as Chelsea. We've only lost 2. But if you keep drawing games, you're not going to win the league.
No. Can we ask a question on the wider context then? Because that was a fairly accurate description of what happened at the Emirates Stadium. Can you clarify or just put on wax here for us? Because we're obviously not members of AFTV, so we don't watch everything.
No, not everything.
We just see little clips, so we want full context. Can you clarify some of the comments and some of the heat that the Arsenal fans had for you at
For me?
the Emirates? Yeah, I saw just a few. Maybe it wasn't,
For me?
so maybe, just...
On his own channel?
No, just basically suggesting that why are you saying to people who want to replace Arteta, well, who are you going to get? Because they're sort of saying, well, there's people out there. No one really fancied Maresca. You know, no one.
Listen. For starters, when I do interviews, right, my job is to question people. You know that. You interview people. If somebody says they want a manager to go, my first question is, I do want to know who you.
So in your exchange with Lee, when Lee's going, no, don't tell me that. There's people out there. You can do it. Like, don't.
No, that wasn't Lee. That was.
Lee, no, Judges was saying like when people say that, I don't. agree.
Listen, I will always. When I do interviews, I challenge, whether I agree with people or I disagree, I will challenge them. My opinions on the manager still remains the same, right? Anybody who says that they want him out, that's their opinion. For me, that's ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
The guy at the moment, we're not out of the title race yet, right? Although we're trying our hardest to be out of it, but we're not out of it yet, especially with the way results have gone and stuff like that. Nobody is completely running away with it because there's still twists and turns at the moment. Liverpool's still the favourites. Chelsea are in it, right? And in the Champions League, right? We're 3rd in the Champions League group. People
in the quarterfinal.
completely forget the fact that, you know, during the week we won 3-0. All those goals from open play, by the way. And we are through. Well, we're not. We are guaranteed to be in at least the knockout stages of it, right? So how can you say about? I know people are angry when you come out of a game. I know you're upset. But to me, my opinion, ridiculous.
But do they have a point when they're talking about, not getting over the line, the goal scorer, the way he's assembled?
Has he taken you as far as he can take you?
Well, let's see. The season's not over yet.
So,
you know what I mean? The season doesn't finish in December.
But if at the end of the season, I've asked you
come back and ask me that then.
I will.
What are you asking me that now?
Because I'm just asking you now.
Season ain't
so
finished yet.
we can.
There we go.
I'm not rattled. I'm giving you.
That's what someone that's rattled says.
I'm giving. It's not rattled. That's for someone who's sensible.
Oh.
Right? Why are you going to ask me that now in December?
Well, it's like, but hang on.
Would you agree? Would you agree with me that we're still in all of these things?
You are still in all of them. Do I think
So
you'll
why
win
you-
them?
why you
do I
asking
think,
me-
Do I think you'll win them? No.
Well, let's wait and see.
Okay, but that's
Time up.
It's
Oh,
like saying, are Chelsea going to win the league? You'll
No, but that's
probably
what
say
I'm-
they're in a title race, but
No, they are in the title race.
Oh,
I didn't say they were going to win the league,
I'm
did
asking you
I?
a question. I'm asking you.
No.
I'm-
You're getting your questions wrong because
I'm about
they
to
are
ask
in the
you
title
it.
race.
But you were doing
Rattle
so
for
well.
yourself.
So well.
You're rattled.
You were doing so well.
I'm not rattled, you're rattled.
No, you're rattled. You're rattling it for yourself.
So well. You were doing so well.
This is Arsenal analysis.
You were so close.
You were doing so well.
No. I said no. She said you said she said to me I was doing it for Chelsea. I didn't say Chelsea were going to win the league. I've not made a judgment on that yet. But you're in it. That's all I've said.
Are you done?
So you're rattled for yourself.
I'm not rattled. I'm just simply asking.
She won 5-0, mate.
As someone that does interviews, I'm just asking.
Exactly.
Like you
And I'm
said.
giving you an
just-
answer.
You haven't, because I haven't finished the question.
The answer is I'll let you know near the end of the season. Right now, that's a bit of a ridiculous question to
was
answer.
if I didn't finish the answer.
No, but for the question that you asked me before. What are you asking me now?
I actually hadn't got the question out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yellow.
go on then. What are
Do
you
you
asking
all
me?
agree I hadn't got the question out?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Thank you. The question is, if at the end of the season, if you haven't won anything at the end of this season, will potentially your view on Mikel Arteta change?
All depends.
If you haven't won anything, it's a yes or no.
All depends. No, it's not a yes or no. It's not
It
straightforward.
depends
as
what
that.
if you lost the league by 1 point on the last
Yeah,
game.
it's supposed to
Or if you lost the Champions League final. Is that
Exactly.
what you
Or
mean?
if you finish sixth, or if you lose game after game.
Abby,
from
put
now
an
till the
alarm
end of
in
the
your
season,
phone right
then,
now,
you know,
right?
All right, go on.
For
But I'm
May the
just saying-
1st,
May the 1st.
Listen.
8 a.m.
8
to ask him the same question.
All right,
May
I'm
the
just
1st,
saying, yeah,
2025.
like, what made
Do it
what?
from
No,
close
because he
play.
said, ask me in May.
You
Listen,
can do
what
it
made
7
what?
PM.
Listen,
Okay.
what,
Well,
the
what's the
the
last
reason
day?
why sometimes you hear me ask questions like, "Who do you want?" Right, and some people try to be smart with it
wants
because
us?
you know what? About a month ago when I asked that question, people would, Unai Emery, because look what he's doing now.
Well, Zidane, innit? Some
No,
people
but hold
say-
on. But now they don't want to give an answer. Now it's all of a sudden like,
Right, I've put it
it's
on.
not my job to.
I've put it on for.
But they had that before. But now that Emery's lost quite a few games and that now, and he lost at the weekend, he's struggling. Now all of a sudden they don't want to use that name. Now it's like, why should I
Oh,
tell
so you're
you?
doing trying to put it back on.
So
them
I'm trying
now
to put it back on certain people. Say, give me a name now because you had names before, but now you ain't got names. That's all I'm asking. And listen, they're right. It's not their job. But normally I'm just going by me. I'd normally have a few suggestions. It's not that you're going to get them.
What about
You
if they
might.
don't know exactly who to bring in, but they know this ain't it? You'll have to say that though.
Of course. And of course they can say what anybody can say what they want. Listen,
Get Limbo back.
it's like everybody's sat here. It's your opinion,
Yeah.
right? It's yours.
No right or wrong.
Well, I've set an alarm for Monday, the 26th of
You need
May.
to set an alarm for your own team.
And I've said no.
There we go, yeah.
I've-
That's
alarm
it.
for you.
It's a
Well,
late
these
One
days-
little win over
Monday, the
Southampton.
26th of May, we put a reminder on. Ask Robbie if he is Arteta out.
This
That
is
is a
why.
good one.
This is why,
So,
right? You know what,
I'll
right?
see
This
you
is
then.
why somebody said to me last week, they go, Robbie, don't you feel a bit sorry for Abby coming in here week after week? I said no,
You won 5-0.
right?
Hold
I said
that.
no because one little win over Southampton.
Hold that.
Yeah,
Big win.
you got beat up a little you, who's, you know what I mean, and take him dinner money, yeah. Right, when the bad man them dead there, right? When we came to your place, you lost,
And you had 30
right?
seconds.
When other teams
When
have come,
Ipswich went there,
yeah, but you
Yeah.
beat up one
But
little
you know
you,
what?
take him dinner money and them thing, and now you're
we're
bad
not
again.
that different. We're not that different.
Now
you
you-
and I.
Whoa,
We're not
what?
that different.
What do you
You
mean
lost
we're
to
not that
Bournemouth,
different?
You drew to Fulham.
We're not that different.
But the difference
Us
is we
and
beat
you.
Everton. We beat Everton 4-0. That's the difference.
Don't get rattled.
We
by
beat you.
5-0,
That's
Abby.
the
Don't do
difference.
it.
We
Don't
beat
do it.
you.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
but I told
All right,
you.
we're going to
and
speak
I
about
called
Spurs.
We're
it
not
then.
that different.
I called it then. I said
We're not that
after
different.
you beat us,
They're
I
not like
told
us.
you. I told you all. I read you out the stats. I told you how you lot were playing.
Anti-football, innit?
An anti-football club.
What is it,
All
no-
of you. All of your
We're
fans.
not
Goals in
that
open
different.
play.
Berating
4 Premier
me.
League games.
4 Premier League games. No
We're
goals
not
in
that
open
different.
play.
We're not.
Gee.
We're not. When we was beating
not
up
different, you and I.
Monaco in the Champions League last week,
you seen where Monaco are in
you're
the league?
scraping a win right, against Rangers, and
We're
we're
a
not
draw.
that different.
We drew.
A draw,
If you're going to be rude, get it right.
right?
The third.
Anyway,
actually.
Tough place to go, Ibrox.
Right, we'll
Tough
go to
place,
Spurs
tough.
next.
Very tough.
Spurs.
We'll go
Anyway,
to Spurs
you hear
let's
next.
talk
Flex.
about teams that
Tough if
actually-
you're tough
We'll
if
go
you're.
to Spurs next.
Yeah.
The team that are still in the middle of the table that have beaten
Ooh,
like
hang on.
a toddler
You're
in
right with
Southampton
them.
5-0.
Oh, 'cause we're not talking
We'll
about
go
you
to
lot.
Spurs next. No,
No, the
I just
Ibrox-
find it interesting.
Tough place to go to if
But
you're
maybe
Tier
they're
1.
saving the best, most
No,
interesting
they're
piece of
not.
thing for the end of the
This
show
is this is a
because
psychological
talking
thing
to
that's
me?
going on here.
You talking
This
to me?
is
What, so you think your
this
game
is-
should be
it's
before this?
No, it should be. It should have been live. Tottenham's game was live. Our game wasn't. It's just psychological.
I think
I'm
that's-
just taking note of these
Yeah,
things.
but I think it was live because they thought that Ange might slip up. That's why.
you know.
no, but also it was decided like what? A month
Well,
ago?
yeah, but
All
also
right, well.
Chelsea title chasing Chelsea at home to Brentford is a
It's
sure
not,
thing,
even,
isn't
it's
it?
not even about that.
They've
We're
lost
just talking
3 in a
about
row
a
at
proper
Brentford,
team.
so Sky
Let's
are
talk
right.
Talk about a good team first before we
All
talk
right,
about that
listen, we'll
shit.
get
that,
to
you know,
you.
that-
Oh.
let's
Oh.
focus.
Hella rattled.
Please.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Abby, take that
Oh,
back.
it's just rude. I'm
That's
just
really
lob it
rattled
at
for
you.
you. I can't lie. You're moving.
Saying
Because-
it's
I mean, I don't mind. We can talk about
Talk
Chelsea
about a proper
first.
team
Tees,
first.
I'm
do you
just
know what I
going
mean?
on the sheet.
I know the sheet's wrong.
Didn't even mention Chelsea
I mean,
on the sheet.
we can
I've
talk.
actually
Would
put
you like
Chelsea
to
in.
talk about Chelsea
I
first?
think our game is more interesting to get
Okay,
into.
I don't mind.
You're
Your game
around
was a
there.
walkover. It was Southampton. Obviously, that happens.
Man just
You know,
gone now.
Russell Martin was sacked. Blah, 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 blah.
A team that you playing Brentford, a team that's I think not won away or
Brentford
won
are
once.
Brentford are ninth.
away
above,
all
above
season.
You, above you.
Won away
last
once
time I
all
checked.
season.
Brentford.
But it's okay. We
Brentford
can
are
talk.
a very
Let's
good
talk
team.
about you.
Should
Come
have
on
got a
then.
draw.
We're so no, they shouldn't have.
Fabio
Did you watch the
Carvalho.
game? Did you watch
Of
the
course I
game?
did.
Well, then you watched it wrong. We played better than Brentford. Let's,
you're right.
now we're going to analyse it.
So
Very,
we're
very
not
good
going to Spurs.
performance.
No, he wants
Very
to have
good
his
performance
moment. Go on.
This is poor from Matisse, I
from
can't
Chelsea.
lie. My tits.
Very good performance. I thought, especially with some of the comments that the managers made on players like Madueke and Jackson, for them to be involved in both the goals was great for them to respond. A goal and an assist for those two. But Cucurella, I don't really know what happened at the end because I switched off the TV.
Deserved
So
red
the
card.
game was
That's
over.
what- Oh,
did he
so
do?
you didn't watch that,
got
then,
sent
did you?
Well,
I was watching that.
my
bit.
chat told me
wait.
the game's over. So I said, all right, bye-bye. I'll switch it
points.
off then.
Yeah, you always watch 5 minutes until
not
the players leave the
expecting
pitch.
one of my players to get sent off after full time.
Oh, it was after the thing.
After the game was
Hold
done.
that.
What did he
Yeah.
do?
Why do you
Hold
get
that.
sent
He
off?
was diving
He was
5
getting
minutes
involved
before,
with-
saying he had a... Also, sorry to cut you in, but every single player is cheating these days in every game, holding their head going down when it's not even a head injury. Carry on.
Thanks
Should be
for
red
that.
cards for them.
Yeah,
Mad.
100%.
Giving out red cards
100%.
for feigning injury and
Anyway.
assault.
Good performance from him.
Disgrace.
Not talking about the red card, but he scored
Yeah.
a
Good
goal.
header, to be fair.
Yeah,
header.
very good header. Maresca, his adaptability and his flexibility in terms of tactics is second to none. He's obviously looked at Brentford and he
Second
thought,
to one, he's not in the table, actually. So.
this guy is just always about.
Well, you said second to none. He's
Well,
second.
Listen, you're going to win the
Literally.
league as you've
Second
already
to
shown
one.
us. You've told us you're going to win the league,
Well,
so
we'll
let
see.
some other people have some shine. You've already won the league.
Well, you're taking Tottenham shine. And you won 2-1. They won 5-0,
Get
so
no
hurry
shine,
up.
This
man.
show, yeah.
Come on.
Tottenham don't get no shine. It's Southampton.
Talk about your own team.
Oh,
Yeah,
deflection,
Cucurella gets his
Matisse.
goal. As I've been saying this season, he's been the best left back in the league. I stand by that on form. As we were speaking about left backs earlier at your team, this one's handling business, shutting down defenders, shutting down attackers. Sorry, scoring
shut up
goals
Mo
now.
Salah.
He's finding himself in all parts of the pitch. He's shutting down
Shutting
players,
everything
tackling, intercepting, right wing. You find him midfield. You find him left back, left wing. He's been phenomenal. He might have a free role right now. I don't know what his role is. He just pops up everywhere. He's
Did you want
everywhere.
him gone?
No, didn't. No. When Man United wanted him on loan, I said we can't loan him to Man United.
Imagine that.
That
was a viable fit. That was
a
like
viable thing.
Where's Chilwell?
Chilwell
these days?
he's been
Chilling.
made redundant.
in the
He's been left
abyss.
to
Chill guy.
He's not here. He's a chill guy.
He's a
He is
chill
chilling,
guy. I got
trust
it
me.
right. That's
Chilwell
why
is
I've won
chilling.
the cash. So hold that.
So did I.
No cash for you, blood.
Yeah.
You sausage.
I'd rather have points. 3 points.
Well, I've got enough. Hold that. I
hope
got
you win
cash.
hope you
I
win
got
cash every
cash in
week.
my pocket.
I hope you win cash every week.
Can you just go top for 1 week or something? Just
It will be this week.
bro. This is what I'm.
Everton,
this
do us
can't
a favour,
run,
man.
bro.
Come on, G.
It can.
Sancho, by the way,
for him.
he's looking very good.
I was too busy
Good
with
for him.
Ahmad. Sorry,
Bro,
I didn't-
he's looking
sorry,
very
Ahmad.
good.
Sorry, Ahmad. Sorry, Sancho.
Sancho, who?
Jadon Oh yeah, Jadon Sancho. Yeah,
You-
sorry.
listen.
It's Ahmad. Sorry,
Sancho,
Ahmad,
if
sorry.
you were getting this version of Sancho, you'd be
you'd be
so
lovely.
happy
It'd be
in your match
amazing.
reactions.
It
Him
would
and
be-
Diallo,
It
the
would
link up would
be
be so good.
It would be lovely, but
His
we'd
close
see,
control, honestly. The guy, it's like the ball's glued to his feet. He
Absolutely.
doesn't let it go. He looks after it. He protects it. The ball retention. You can tell he's from City. So
Yeah.
he was great to watch. And Jackson obviously getting his goal. I saw Tim Sherwood's comments. I thought they were a bit of a disgrace. to
Oh,
be
but
honest.
he's in Wally.
Yeah, well,
What
I'm
did he
still going
say?
to call him out regardless.
What
He
did
was
he say?
saying that, he plays plays like he's a rapper. He doesn't look like he's a footballer.
He plays like he's a rapper. Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
That's a rapper.
What does that mean?
He basically doesn't think he's very good. You know, he basically doesn't think he's a footballer.
He's one of the
because he had that
worst
left
players.
foot shot that went over the bar.
Yeah,
That was
but the finish he actually scored was wicked.
But the finish that he actually took, which was straight in at the
And the left foot shot on the half volley that
the
forced
left
the
foot
save.
shot on the half volley, a great save from Flecken.
Tim Sherrod, a big hater, man.
We created loads of chances, and Brentford, credit to them, that their goalkeeper was playing very well. Enzo Caicedo again, brilliant. Enzo leaves with an assist again. He's been in great form.
Was Caicedo right back again?
Caicedo was in midfield and he was fantastic.
Next to Enzo?
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He did play well.
The defence was great. I thought we limited Mbeumo and Wissel pretty well. They only had a few little moments, and obviously Mbeumo got his goal. So the whole team back to front. Sanchez, big saves, world-class save in there as well. So he deserves credit. The whole team back to front was very good. Controlled the game. Should have won by 2-3 goals, I think. But very, very good performance.
Now, you know,
The highlights did show some good chances for Brentford, but you're saying
they had a
it's not
couple of
really.
good chances.
You already know what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Bring the mics.
The wire might not stretch this far, but
no problem.
with those 2 mics, come on, answer it. You're in it now, innit?
Well, I told you what the situation was last week. I said January the 25th, and I stand by that date.
Come on. You are now 2 points
You could
off
go top.
Liverpool. You could go top.
Nothing to hold.
You could go top in
Fold.
the next.
Nothing to fold.
What's your game? What, on the Saturday?
Against Everton.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And what's your game?
And as you've shown, that's a
Your
very
game's
good team,
the-
Everton.
It's a
Your
very
game's
good team.
As you've shown, that's a tough game.
Wait, so
Do you know what?
So
Do
you
you
are
know?
making-
Do you only?
Wait.
Sorry.
Your game's what time?
4:30. There's 2.
You play Tottenham.
You could go. You could go top.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we could.
Then if
We
you-
got now. The only thing, Robbie, is we got a couple of injuries. You know, I think Madueke kind of looked a
Got a
bit
great squad.
off when he came off. Our bench was, you know, a little bit.
got a great squad.
Our bench was a bit shaky
Great
at the
squad.
weekend. We had a
Was
lot
it?
of kids on there. Raksaki was
Yeah,
there.
that was on
George was there.
purpose.
No, it
You
wasn't.
played
It was
the B team, innit?
Felix was no. There's quite a few injuries. Yeah, Badia Shill was
great
out.
squad.
We don't have 40 players, Abby. That's a lazy narrative now. Badia Shill was out. You know, Mudryk is ill. Felix was out. Fafana's out. James is
You had
out.
to go to Astana about all those
Carney's
guys.
out. So many players missing.
I did see the youth academy.
Quite
I
a
was like,
few.
right, I don't know.
Quite, yeah. There's quite a few injuries. So let's Badia Shill. So we'll see when we go to Everton who's available.
Probably better off without him anyway.
So hopefully, you know, because some clubs when they have 1 or 2 injuries, they go, whoa. But we have 5, 6.
Like
Seven.
what you were just doing.
Yeah. No.
But,
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just enjoying
you're
my
in it,
games,
right?
enjoying my team play.
You're in the title race.
No. Our manager came out afterwards and said we're not.
So that means you're not-
And
You're a disgrace.
considering how straight
Bottle
talking,
jobs,
considering how
chickens,
we can't,
lame
well, we can't be
arse.
bottle jobs because we're not top.
No, you are because you
we didn't have a historical lead and then not
No,
win.
because you're scared then of having the
I'm not
lead,
scared.
and then it then falls
I'm
away.
scared.
and
I've
people call
given you
that.
my answer. I'm not gonna flip
Put your
flop.
name on it.
I'm not gonna flip flop.
So you're not in the title race.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Not right now. No. Now in January, like I said, if we go to the Etihad and
Why are you not in the title
Why
race?
is it about City when they're just in a top
because
4 race now?
as the manager says, and the manager's been,
Why
the
is
manager,
it-
Yeah, yeah.
why is that Bromo?
That's a good question.
You can't have
Yes.
You're
yes.
basically saying some average,
Thank you, Alex.
top
Hold
4
on a
chasing
second.
team is going to
Hold
be
on a
your
second.
decisive
That's
point.
Hold on a
it.
second.
A
Can
team
I
that's
ask
not even in
you-
the top 4 right now?
Okay, well, let me just ask you all a question.
Okay.
Because
Go on.
you all seem to be getting a bit giddy. In 21-22, we're Chelsea in a title race. Just answer. Don't overthink it.
bit they were, yeah.
Really? Which month was that in where they were in a title race? No, I'm just asking you.
Yeah,
no,
what's with the?
no. At which point? Were they in a title race? With
are right.
City
I
and
would
Liverpool, when you
say-
reflect back in time and you say
I
Chelsea
would
were in a title
say
race, with City and
January,
Liverpool.
February.
No.
Listen, just admit it. Stop coming here every week, sitting there, talking in that stupid tone of voice. and all that right, man up. Right, man up and just admit it. You are in a title race. Stop trying to. You tell me about deflection. You are the
Nothing to
biggest
deflect about.
deflector
Honestly.
right
Deflecting.
here. Right,
You've got to put your
you
chest
are
on
in it. You're in a title race. You're
Why do
2
you
points
need?
off
Why
the
do you
top.
need me to say?
Right?
Why if you
Right?
if you all think it?
No, because you're scared.
I'm not
And
scared.
right?
You know what I
and then
don't-
again,
you-
that
you
tone
know
of
what it
voice
is?
again. Get that tone
You know
of
what
voice.
it is,
out
Robert?
again.
You know what it is,
Talk how
Robert?
you normally talk.
You know what it is, Robert?
Right? You're in it.
Roberto.
Like, talk like how you talk when you was cussing off Turkish a while
Roberto.
ago.
Oh, it's late.
Talk, man
Roberto.
up, and admit it. You're in a race.
I keep telling you, I don't do title races.
They do title wins.
Exactly. So
Well-
when I get to the point where I can say
so let us know,
we can
mate.
win it,
Yes,
that's when I'm
you're
gonna.
only going to say
'cause you-
when
You're
it's
only
won
going
it.
to say it.
No, I'm not
going
gonna say. I can't
forecast
I said
everything
January.
and
I
win it.
said January.
Okay,
Is that
so-
not early enough?
Well, we'll be.
Is late January not early enough?
We need it.
January
No.
is about
Well,
2
that's
weeks
shady.
away.
That's when you're gonna
That's
get it.
next year, man.
That's when you're gonna get it. Title race don't start in December.
Deflector.
He needs to put them tits on it.
No, thank you.
You've had him out once. Do it again.
No, thank you.
I will publicly.
It's a
There's
family-friendly
been people
show.
who have done this way before me on a personal.
Oh, you're going to apologise here, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm not apologising because I really that's fine.
bad thing, yeah.
I'm just investing my stocks. My stocks are officially invested.
Oh, you are pathetic.
Because I can't rely on Arsenal to try and win the league because
Definitely.
I just can't do that. And obviously, I don't want City to win anyway. So you did something I haven't expected you to do. A lot of Man United fans have
Not
said
counting
this to me already.
Liverpool,
Shout out
innit?
Coach Cams. Shout out KG. They would invest in stocks in Chelsea from a while back when I was like, no, I was doing what you're doing.
Cams is a dodgy character. I wouldn't include him.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what
He
another
didn't
day was
invest
saying.
shit.
But
He
I
didn't
had
invest
it with a side eye saying I just don't think they're going to be in it, and then I'm seeing it closer. The gap's got no. My stocks are here now. I'd rather back you to go and win the league because I don't think I can trust you.
They're good enough to win it. They're a good
So,
side.
yeah.
I said that. From
I still don't think they
Listen,
are.
I said. You
don't think we're good enough to win it? Why not?
I don't think.
said
I
from
think
the-
articulate
your
that
defence will
point.
let you down.
Listen,
and
I said from when we
you'll
played
fall
this
away.
man.
right? Did you remember?
Did you hear what
right?
you said?
Yeah, because I
When we
think we'll
played
win it.
Chelsea,
That's
I
why I'm
was
saying it.
impressed.
Yeah.
They're a good
I'm
side.
They are
putting
good
chest
side.
on it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like
I
you.
weren't impressed against
But you
them
should.
when
You
we
were top
played
of the league
against them.
for.
Yeah,
Still
that
are.
was a shit game.
Exactly.
You should have won 4-0. Remember?
Beat you as well. Hold
The
that.
Old Trafford one.
Yeah,
I wasn't
still-
impressed
still
then.
one of my
But
biggest regrets in my
overall-
life.
Yeah, but
We didn't win that
overall,
game.
yeah, that was crazy. But we have to go to the bridge or something.
All right.
Anyway,
fair play.
what a
You had your
weekend,
moment
guys.
now.
But let's be real. Nothing ruins matchday vibes. Coming to you.
Thanks for watching the show.
That's what I
everyone.
didn't want.
Great.
That's why I had to go before her. That's what I didn't want. I couldn't have that.
You
I
lost
couldn't
it.
have that.
And then we turn to
Imagine, yeah, you win 5-0, your last on match of the day. Yeah? Right, no. I'm coming to you.
No, they won 5-0.
A word from the sponsors, right? Nothing ruins match day like finding out that you can't watch the game because of where you are. It's peak frustration. That's where Proton VPN comes in, so you'll never miss a minute of action again, no matter where you are, whether you're traveling or dealing with those annoying geo restrictions. Proton VPN helps you to access sites you need to stream. And it's not just about getting access. Proton VPN keeps you secure and private. No tracking your IP, no revealing your location, and no one snooping your online activity. Plus, with over 8,500 servers across 115 plus countries, you get fast, buffer-free streaming every time. Don't miss a moment of live football again. Hit our exclusive link below or scan the QR code on the screen to get a fantastic deal on Proton VPN today. And with that, let's dive into the show's moment of the week thanks to Proton VPN. The suggestions are Ahmad, absolutely unreal. Chelsea in the title race. Spurs hitting 5 against Southampton. Sean Dyche's masterclass at Arsenal. Or Emi Martinez's unbelievable. That was an unbelievable
I've got another
save.
one.
Yeah, and then we threw it in the net after that.
It's true, but we
Blasted idiot.
we're going to go for
Best
save.
goal in the world by
I'm
us.
going for Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, you're going left field. Kyle Walker.
right back.
This
but
is easy
yeah.
for me.
Right back, that dive,
Yeah.
absolute embarrassment.
It
a
was.
disgrace.
Matisse?
Ahmad.
Needs to look at himself
Yeah.
in the
I'm
mirror.
going Ahmad.
A madness, mate.
Ahmadness.
Ahmad, but big up Sean Dyche.
Okay. So Ahmad.
Big up to you. The
Ahmad
OG.
wins it.
The OG.
Ahmad wins it. So well done to Ahmad. Let's jump into some super chats. We can see there's loads and loads of them there. You want to do?
Yeah, Amorim has beaten Pep twice in 40 days. My gaffer, says Ronnie Dodge. Greenius says, hey everyone, Abby's glowing today. Who do you think will finish the lowest of the 5 of you at the end of the season? I'm saying United.
Definitely.
Love you guys. AGT, school Robbie on the fact Arsenal are choking in their best chance to win the Prem in 10 years. You never walk alone, says LFC for life. Shout out to Heavy Metal D
We're choking.
for the membership. You are a gold level member.
Big
now.
up,
Big
big
up.
up.
Emmanuel as well. Juan Murillo says, you lot need to relax. Chelsea are not in a race. Wait till the end of January. Did you forget new manager, Slippy Cucurella and Bozo Sanchez? You mugs need to relax. Big up Matisse. Fair enough. Amorim has won more points already at the Etihad than Arteta. Big up Flex, says Iñaki. Up the Chelsea. In Maresca we
hate this,
trust.
I hate
We are not in a
Didn't
title
have to
race.
play no
says
music through no
Carlos.
tannoys. Didn't have to visualize or have light bulbs.
Or get a dog.
Just took out 2
Call it
influential
win.
players as well. Said don't need you.
Now come and get them points at the Emirates.
We will in the FA Cup now.
Oh, no points.
You don't get
Actually,
points
we'll
for
just go
that.
for the next
You don't
round.
get points for
Actually,
that.
Yeah, we'll just go for the next
That's
round.
what we did at that last year. as
And
well,
you got to
so.
come Old Trafford.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
When's that?
wait.
In May, April? When's that?
Well, should we be scared?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you should.
It's
By
late.
then,
It's
yes.
It's very
By
late.
then, so you
So we would have improved even more. So yes.
So then, why are you saying you're going to finish lowest out of everybody?
still
then?
think
She's
below
so
you.
confident.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
still
but you would
below
improve that
We'll
much.
just turn you over.
You would improve that much that
Yeah, then we can get a one-off like last night. Which one-off was still
Hold
not
that,
great.
yeah.
Still haven't bought the players and manager once, but you rock up there under the lights at OT We'll give you a good idea.
Hopefully
We'll deal with you.
Robbie, you're not going to like this one.
Might get electric shock. The water might hit the lights.
Defend the
Right.
Too many rats under the seats at your gaff. Arsenal is the worst counter-attacking team I have ever seen. Considering that counter-attacking goals make 1 of 5 goals in the Premier League, it's gone over everyone's head. Only James picked up on it, said Red Square.
I disagree with that.
Just any goal.
Do you count
at this stage?
Of course we
would be good.
counter. You've not seen Saka and guys like that counter.
Not finished, though.
Crazy.
Chelsea are clearly a
What do you mean not
conference. I'm
finished, though?
joking, rattled.
This guy.
Yeah, take it. This guy. Chelsea are clearly a Conference League team with a Championship manager just trying to rebuild up our messed up club with 8 goalkeepers never in a race.
Get
Come
that
on.
violin
We still got 8 keepers.
Come on.
Get
We
the
got a
violin
team in
out.
Ireland.
Move on.
Thursday.
Get to the next one.
Just
Don't
ignore
even
it.
allow
Jasper
him.
Blair says, is
Don't allow him.
Caicedo an early shout for Player of the Year? Maybe most improved, but I wouldn't have him down as Player of the Year. Abby
Has he
talking
been better
about...
than Gravenberch?
No.
I think there's a case for it, yeah.
They're on the
Gravenberch
same.
is top. So.
They've been
Why is
similar.
that? Is that because you're a Liverpool fan?
Abby, we've got to get through these. Abby talking about Martinelli. Did she forget? She also said it's time to sell Sonny.
Yeah, I still
And
stand
worry
by
about
that.
your own 60 mil midfielder holding midfielder up top. Says
We're
Tanish.
sorry, talking about Solanke,
Where's Richie these days?
injured, along with 8 other first team
Does
players. Still
hope
wanna
Rob
sell Son, by the way.
hope Robbie watched how a Real Madrid team play with 10 men, or a real team play with 10 men.
Real Madrid didn't win though, did they?
Emmanuel,
3-3,
They drew 3-3.
can you guys do a quick
Yet
1-minute team
again,
of the season
further
so far?
evidence of
We
what
will
I
do.
said. That backs me up.
Shout out to Chibuki, who is now a gold level member.
Big up Chabuki.
CFC Sunny, aging teeth and yellow cabbie talking about Chelsea in the title. Oh, maybe I didn't even know what that said. It's gone now anyway. Silvio, facts for Robbie. Liverpool scored twice in 1 game with 10 men. Arsenal couldn't on 3 occasions. Open your
Hold
eyes,
on, we
you
scored
king.
twice
Not
against-
finished. I've started, so I've finished.
Okay.
Open your eyes, you
Alright,
king of
Kamala.
deflection.
Mastermind.
People need to get things factually right. We scored twice against Man City with 10 men. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
PJ,
No, like you scored twice. You had 11
Huh?
men on the pitch when that happened.
We still scored twice in the game.
Yeah,
So-
but not with 10 men.
yeah, that's the whole
Well,
point.
that's not
10
what he's-
men.
huh?
That's what he's
Get
saying.
your facts right.
We were
People
10
need
men.
to
You
get
were
their
2-1 up with
facts
11.
right.
Scoring 3 occasions.
And then
with
went
10
to
men
10,
on
no?
the pitch.
But it's
Or am
still
I
a
mistaken?
Still a draw. That's and I've never
but-
really made that point. The point I've always made is about it being a draw. Did you win?
You got more
Liverpool
points
guys are
than the
rattled.
ruler.
Okay.
Liverpool fans are rattled. It was a draw. You didn't win. You drop points. Just
Get your
hold
facts right, don't you?
like how I hold it. You have to hold it. You
man.
drop points.
2-1 up.
Innit? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You're not.
Did you win the game?
They didn't win the game.
No, you didn't.
No. But you
PJ.
now you
Yeah.
get points for scoring 2 goals. Right?
They're going back into the
You
Liverpool.
drew.
versus-
You drop points.
They're going
Just like
back
how
into
we
the
did.
Liverpool versus West Brom.
We
vibe,
got
where they
1
were
point. You got 1 point.
chanting and
You
cheering
didn't
at the
win.
end of the game because they
It
drew
feels
2-2
like
at West Brom.
2014 all over again. Liverpool slip up when it matters most to Chelsea. Jay says, according to Ty,
Relax.
Arsenal has had 19 VAR decisions against them this season, Robbie. Also, Flex
So
will
there's no
take
excuse for
Rashford on loan. The chemistry of Sancho, says Jay.
Excuse me?
Yadvendra,
What?
You want him?
first time
Fuck
I'm
off.
seeing him. Oh, easy.
Hey, you demonetize the thing,
Nah,
man. I swear,
nah,
man.
nah, nah,
What do you mean? When someone's exiled and saying they're
Yeah,
not in
not
the team,
this
look, you
time.
got a good track
Not this
record.
time.
What do you mean? Can't get in the team?
One
Manager
is
says you
enough.
can't come on the bus.
One is enough.
Hold that.
Or you
One is
just
enough. One is enough.
where's your place called again? Blue place.
Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
One is enough.
Stamford Bridge.
One is
Cobham
enough.
and them things.
Huh? No.
Send him Syria.
Oh wow.
Syria?
Wow.
You can't see that. You
Syria.
can't see that at Stamford Bridge.
Jesus.
Syria.
Bit hard. First time I'm seeing a manager, players, and even fans rattled in a title race. Robbie, you are embarrassing. Stop hanging out with Ty and Julian. Rattled, says Yadvendra. Sai says, rest well to the Manchester brothers, 1878 to 2024 and 1880 to 2024. The older brother, United. The younger brother, City. Hall of Fame, very good. Matisse, can you please replace Rory at TalkSport? Please, I beg you.
Can who replace him?
Matisse.
I'm on tomorrow.
You got Rory.
Inside Chelsea.
Matisse.
Indeed.
Who's anyone that can get us over the line? It's not the fans' job to find a manager. I would give Arteta next season with an ultimatum: win something major or kick rocks, says Jose. It's Kaz says the narrative was Arteta won the FA Cup with Emery's team, so it would be the same if Slot or Maresca wins the Premier League with someone else's team. Ricky says Rob, Zidane, Jose, Marco Silva are options. Di Matteo won the Champions League with
Zidane's
Chelsea
not.
after taking over mid-season. City and Real Madrid are bad in the Champions League.
Zidane's not an option. How many
Zidane
teams
won't
have
come
for
from
Arsenal?
England. Yeah, he won't.
No, but
he's
he doesn't want to come
doesn't
to.
wanna come
He
to-
worked
can't
for
see
5
him.
years as well.
You know.
Robbie, Nagelsmann, Turkic, Inzaghi, that dude from Stuttgart are all potential managers that can replace or do better than Arteta. LFC for life. Ever since Robbie made his bad mind predictions public, Arsenal have not won a game. Connected
In charge of Germany,
or a bad mind coincidence?
I'm saying he did Nagelsmann.
Didn't care.
When he went to Bayern, everyone thought.
Yeah, but Bayern's a weird one.
He was
'cause
good.
they
Do you know what? He
just
wasn't that bad at Bayern.
Yeah, they
I
just
thought he was a bit,
Yeah,
it was a bit
they got rid of
harsh.
him before the end of the season. Remember?
Yeah, it was a bit harsh though.
Jakob says,
they
if
went on to
Arsenal
do worse.
placed 4th or 5th in the Premier League and don't win any trophies by the end of the season, will Robbie say Arteta out then? Yes or no?
We'll find out on the 26th of May.
We will.
At
Matisse, 6
12:30.
points more to escape relegation. Don't let these vultures, Abbi and Rob, put pressure on us. Keep reminding them of their
Vultures.
words on our
Vultures.
crap squad, says Lie.
Vultures.
Wait.
crap squad.
Crap
Sorry,
squad.
what about
Crazy.
Chelsea?
When they do that victim mentality of,
Yeah,
oh,
I
look
mean,
at our shit
come
squad,
on, you
that's
spent
where you lose us.
£1.5 billion.
Do the thing of like maybe there's not a 2 centre back partnership
Come
with
on,
Sanchez.
crap
Just say
squad.
you got a crap squad.
Stay humble, eh?
You ain't got a crap squad.
Crap
When you
squad.
don't stay humble, eh? What happens to you?
No, but
right?
that's not being humble when you say you got a crap
No,
squad.
it's
that's
not
just
crap.
lying.
It's not
That's
crap.
lying.
No, it's not
This
crap.
is just pure.
He's just overdoing it.
Okay, fair play.
He's taking a
Alright,
piss.
we can admit
This
that.
whole
At the start of the
this
season,
whole thing that you're all chill guys.
we're
you know.
all chill guys
Come
No,
on.
and
you're
girls.
not, man.
Gals
You ain't
and
no
guys
chill
just
guy.
chilling.
You're getting your top off. Yeah, getting the
Yeah,
chest
Because it was a
out.
derby. We
That's
enjoyed the
not
win.
chilled.
Honestly.
That's
Yeah.
not chilled.
We enjoyed.
Lee
forget
says,
that.
Don Robert, Arsenal
won't
is our version of Rodgers at Liverpool. Got us close, but doesn't have the experience to get over the line. You ask who we should get. Honestly, right now, any coach that's won a Premier League or a Champions League.
That doesn't guarantee you winning now. You know, you got a coach that's won.
Yeah, but they're Tottenham.
Premier
You
League.
could get Rafa Benitez.
Sorry?
They're Tottenham. It's different.
No, but I'm saying that doesn't guarantee. That's all I made the point. I didn't say you shouldn't get someone, but I just say it's
agree.
not a guaranteed thing.
Fair enough.
You've got coaches before that have won those things and not.
Exactly.
You know,
you're not
so have
Chelsea.
you.
If you win, if you,
Oh, it's late.
So it's not a guarantee.
If you win the league,
It's not as straightforward as that.
amazing.
I mean,
And
it would
now
be
you've
Chelsea.
now got a coach in that who's just
Got no experience at this level.
and
You
he's
should
getting-
get maybe,
and he's
yeah.
doing well. So there's no guarantee.
We
Just
will see.
name dropping.
Sonny says, Abby, if Man City get banned from football due to charges, Spurs will get relegated, which will happen since they are so pathetic and trash. Who's next? Ricky, Rob, in the entire 2017-18 Wenger out campaign, not once did you ask who you're going to get. We don't watch every match and league to know that
I
answer.
did ask that a lot. You need to go
so
back and watch
Abby is right.
you know.
Spurs and Red Spurs, not that different. Dakai, Abby, after one game, we got our Tottenham back. Joke.
Haven't said anything. Haven't
We aren't in a
spoken.
title race button. Click here, says Jay. It's obviously getting all the Chelsea fans to click on that with their lives. Jakob, if Arsenal, I know we've done that one already. Stay strong, Matisse. We are not in a I says
strong.
Alej.
Stay
I
strong.
know, like it's
Stay
doom and
strong,
gloom.
bro.
Honestly.
This guy, you was tweeting 40 points yesterday.
Yeah.
I told you, shut up.
6 points off.
Tell you what,
40 points.
You've got a cult. You've got a cult following.
Well,
They
we
will
are
agree
very
with you.
unified right now as a fan base.
Everything.
It's quite beautiful. To be
They
honest.
love you.
We are.
They
really.
will. They will
First time
back
in a long
whatever
time.
you
First time in a long
say.
time. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Like the timeline, everybody's just saying the same thing.
Honestly.
Spamming the same.
Yeah, brilliant,
I've
isn't it?
heard there are
Beautiful.
people
Nice,
literally
isn't
getting a tattoo of your.
And anyone who falls out of line, anyone who falls out of line, we say shut up.
I've heard them.
And then they understand.
Right. And
then they get back
allegiance
in.
to you, they're getting that.
Oliver says,
They're getting that
Matisse,
celebration.
Robbie is just jealous at the end of the day. Robbie is the one going to get clipped. RVK says,
Clip
Don
me.
Chelsea are not in a title race. Is Sanchez better than Raya? Typical bottle job FC not accepting their flaws 2 years ago, threw the title away.
Sanchez is a bit in a row.
Both of you have better defenses than my team, better keepers. Like, come on, do your job.
Sanchez better in a row.
Do your
Says,
job.
Ruben Amorim has beaten Pep on XG more times this season than Arteta has in his whole managerial
XG?
career. Uncomfortable conversations.
Remember when you used to win the
You
field
play
tilt?
on XGs now.
Field tilt.
Yeah, well, shout out Babs with the field tilt.
Come
Yeah,
on.
but we won the field tilt. We won the field tilt.
Chelsea will go ahead by a point and
Such a
still not be in the
ridiculous
title
fan
race,
base.
right,
They're
Matisse?
ridiculous.
Lol? Says Sai.
Fact. If we go 5 points clear, we still wouldn't be in the title race.
Bollocks. Max says Jamie Jackson just said that if United get offered Rashford in January, they might let him go. Thoughts? We've spoken about that. We'll
Who's
probably
up
do
for it?
another
Exactly.
keep bench sell soon. It's about time we did another one.
Fed
Yeah.
up with doing it.
Yeah,
I've done
as
it
well,
about
I know.
700 times.
Clava says, is it more difficult for London teams to win the league considering that London teams play more derbies than any other teams in the season? Matisse, don't give in. Chelsea's not in the title race. Look at these absolute little melts, mate, thinking you're not in a race. Of course you are. Io, glory, Man United. Amorim is cooking. A Madster class at the Empty Had. Shout out Flex and the crew. God bless. Sidan, question for Pano. If De Bruyne leaves next season, would he belong in the same bracket as Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, who have been consistent for years? Time will tell. Do a little Robbie.
No, he's
3 cup final losses in a row to LFC for Matitz has took his chest. Only cup he's lifted recently is under his shirt. Bridesmaid syndrome.
I told you I'm leaving the season with 2
Got a
cups.
couple cups.
Conference League is 1, and then hopefully either the FA Cup or
2
the
double
World Cup.
Ds.
Yep, 2 cups.
Chelsea aren't
many
in the
cups are you
title
leaving?
race. Well, we got 3 against you last year, mate.
No, this
Chelsea,
season.
well, probably 1 at least.
Okay.
Chelsea aren't in the
gonna
title
look a
race.
bit
We're
weird, isn't
trying
it?
to
1-10.
avoid relegation. All right, some other scores that happened. Newcastle 4, Leicester 0.
No, you ain't done Spurs, man.
Oh, it's all right. I'll just wait.
This is the disrespect I
Southampton
was
nil.
trying to avoid.
Southampton
This is why I barged in and
but you
got
don't
my
care.
analysis.
Yeah,
I've
you're
been very
actually
chill.
like-
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, go on.
All right, 5-0.
Let's do it.
Great win.
Yeah, Madison.
Over at half time, wasn't it?
Big
5-0.
win.
Great win. Southampton are shit.
They are so
We've
bad.
got 8 first-team players out. Was really, really scraping the barrel for a team yesterday. But like, good performance. Like, good performance. Got the job done. When maybe part of me felt we might not have got the job done because it would have been very Spursy to not. Lucas Bergvall getting his first start. Love to see it. Lovely, sweet Prince. Who else was there? Oh, he's so
Prince, a bit
sweet.
mad.
Look at him. He's like a little angel child. Who else?
hair like
Alfie
you.
Dorrington getting his first. He came on.
Scarlett
19-year-old
play?
centre back. You need to get over
Will he
it,
play?
Scarlett.
Will these kids play?
Fucking love Scarlett, honestly.
No, I think what
Superstar.
Doggy has
Didn't
come
he
on.
leave
Hold on,
Starboy?
the most important thing. The most
Probably plays
important
for
thing I
like
haven't
Wickham
said.
Wanderers now.
Jed Spence was freed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Assisting
He
like
was.
20 seconds as well.
Yeah,
Great,
yeah.
great assist.
Assisting. He
Great
was so
assist.
good. And this is what wound me up
Free
on
him up,
Thursday.
man.
That when we did our Europa League squad, we didn't register him in the
Yeah,
squad,
that's
which is
mad.
mad.
That's so
Because
rude.
Porro has been stinking up the joint for weeks, right? There is Jed Spence that has been sitting there. Conte obviously didn't fancy him for whatever attitude problems, etc. And for whatever reason, he didn't either. Got his moment, did really well, great game.
Oh, big him up, man.
Jed
Wanna
was
see
so
him
good
play.
at Forest. When they
He
got
was so
promoted
good.
to league, he was brilliant. And when I saw that
Yeah.
he went to Spurs, I was really pleased for him.
And I was
He
buzzing
he
when we
good
got him.
player.
And
just-
also how him and Brennan Johnson had that link-up partnership when they were at Forest. I want to see if that's still a thing. So I don't know. I want to see him get more game time. Porro had to come on because the doggy went off. He went right back. Jed Spence played left back as well.
big him
Son
up,
getting his customary goals against
Maddison
Southampton like he always does.
finish.
Madison, unbelievable finish.
When he roofed it.
Yeah.
Kulusevski, they're calling him Kulusexy. Like,
Wow.
we'll take that.
He isn't,
Well, the way he plays football
Well,
is.
I suppose so.
Anyway, each their own. And yeah, like
Very
it was
good
just like a good day at the
strokes
office.
for
Is what
folks.
Spurs needed. And yeah, we can move on now.
Good
Nothing
for
else
him.
to
Oh,
say.
no, you sure?
Russell Martin's been sacked, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
rightly so.
where
That
to go?
guy's a crime.
Honestly, what they were doing in this league.
The funniest
think-
part
I
of it,
think-
he went down the tunnel and it was 4-0. And by the time
missed
the
the goal.
team come in, it was 5.
I think a guy like that should have to, they shouldn't even
Redo
pay
his
him
badges.
Off. Shouldn't pay
Shouldn't
him
pay
off.
him off.
His
No.
badges.
Yeah.
It was bad.
How are
Get an
you,
A-licence to go
how
and
are
do
you
that.
playing like that?
Well, it was
And you know you ain't got
outrageous.
the personnel to play.
He
crazy.
is with Lucy Pinder, so
It's mad.
Life's not
Is
that
his
bad.
wife?
Yeah.
He's cost them.
He has cost them.
He's cost them with his style of play. You haven't got the players to play like that. You have to just be honest sometimes and to say, I'd love to play like Pep, but I don't have the players to play like that. Let me change
It's
it up
utter
a bit.
woke nonsense.
It
Robbie.
is. It
Wigan
is.
Athletic didn't play at the JJB with
this.
late winners for this. Yeah. Blackburn Rovers. You know what I mean? We need
Well, yeah.
to bring
It's a
back the
Massive
heritage
win though,
clubs.
but would it be even more Spursy to now lose
Like Everton.
the United game, but then win the Liverpool? Like, what's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
happen in the
Well,
next 2 games? for you?
like I always say, it's incredibly difficult to call what Spurs are going to be like. I'm not using the injuries as an excuse, but it is bare bones really at the minute for us. So I
Rest
think
against Man United.
That game against
Focus on
United on
It's a
Thursday,
really- it's a
that's a great
tasty
game
game.
now because both of you are coming off of big wins.
my whole thing is, you know what I feel about the cup. So whatever, full strength all the way on Thursday.
That's a good game.
Get through.
That's
It's
a
They
gonna
good
be a
game.
get
really
knocked
good
out. Oh,
If we knock you out.
You won't.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
So all will be rosy then. It'll be fine.
That game can't
Then
be a
on to
draw
Liverpool
either,
after
can it?
that. Nah, straight to pens.
shit.
So, then on to
Straight
Liverpool
to
after. That's a big
penalties.
week.
All right, cool.
We're just trying to
sorry,
find our
one more
feet with a
thing.
new manager.
One
Just
more
trying
thing.
to,
One more thing. Just trying to be chill, guys. One more thing. Archie Gray, sensational little player. He really is. Yet to see him in his actual position, which is in midfield. He's played every other position I think this season, apart from his actual one. Really good. Really looking forward to seeing him. But again, this is when I say about having the squad depth and having like players that are able to be, come into the side and affect you when everyone's fit. That's what Spurs lack. I'm looking at the youth and the kids that we've obviously bought, and there is a lot of potential there. It's just frustrating when you don't necessarily have stuff for now. But, I'm glad they're getting game time and doing a really good job. See you Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right,
see you
see you
Thursday,
Thursday as they're going to the game together, actually.
We
So
are
that'll
going to
be-
the game together.
We'll expect
Gonna
some
have some
content there.
Good content
well.
for you.
Is the box going to be good?
Is
You
the
going to
box,
the
is the box going to be good?
Well, I've never been to one at Spurs, so
Oh, have you
it's
not?
all about hospitality.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff
lush,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
want
get
the
your
food,
free
all
Pepsis.
the-
You get,
liquor.
yeah.
One thing I can trust at
They won't
Spurs
force you
is
to go
that
downstairs.
They won't.
You know what I mean?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
the
They treat
facilities
you-
will be world class.
The facilities are facilitated.
Go
And
Do you want to go?
foods-
Do you want to do abseiling? Because I know you're scared of heights. Do you want to do?
I'm not scared of heights. I love
Why do you
heights.
think you were scared of heights?
Not me.
Oh no.
I'm scared of animals.
Scared of
and
animals.
that.
You saw that.
Heights.
Well, okay.
Throw me out the plane.
Shall we
tomorrow.
do the Skywalk and abseil on Thursday?
That's a bit cold, but
That coat
I'd
on.
rather do it in
I'd do
summer.
that,
But
I'd do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd
on.
actually want to do
Well,
that.
we might as well make a day of it.
yeah.
All right, fair enough. Well, other results included Newcastle battering Leicester 4-0. Shout out Jacob Murphy getting a couple of goals.
Rude awakening.
No one
kept
got
it.
that one right, unfortunately. Nottingham Forest 2, Villa 1.
Hold that.
Pick
Hold
up
that
Forest.
down.
Actually, yeah, that's why I've won the cash. Yeah, because I was the only one that got it right.
I
Yeah.
did have Forest win.
Hold
What
that.
did that? What was the
Hold
score?
that.
2-1.
Yeah,
2-1. I'd 1-0.
sausage.
Sausage.
Big up Forest, man. That's a massive win, and they're a danger at the city.
They done
ground,
really
man.
well to come back. I was watching that game as well, and
Yeah.
that John
Scored
Duran
it.
goal was really good. But
Great
then the
finish.
reaction from Forest, it was all them, and then obviously the goal
Alanga.
disallowed for offside.
Do you know what? Elliot
guy.
Anderson is proven to be a
Proper good
great
by him.
signing.
So physical, gets about in people's
You
faces.
don't want to come up against
Newcastle
someone like
Last
Anderson
year,
Field, you know?
last week at our place, I was like, fucking hell,
Yeah, he's a
fucking
big
hell,
lad
and he
as
done it
well.
Again. So
PSR really ruined Newcastle.
Really
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have
Proper
done with
players.
him. Brighton 1, Palace 3. Massive win this for Palace.
that derby you're talking about, well, see,
So, yeah, this is a proper one.
It's
Proper
smiling
derby.
I
mate.
got that one
Yeah.
wrong.
None of us got. None of us had
Right,
Brighton.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
Got that
weird,
one
aren't
wrong.
they?
Very weird team. And then Wolves 1, Ipswich 2. Was the other game as well, the last one in
Gary
this
O'Neill
Premier
got
League.
sacked after it.
that
Two
wasn't
managers sacked
actually
this
a fair
week.
play.
2-1 Wolves.
Yeah, 2 managers sacked this week.
That wasn't a fair play one, that one.
He had to get sacked.
He had
Yeah,
to
you
go.
can't lose to
Players
Gary
fighting again at the end
Yo,
of the
I
game.
didn't realise
Good
they
job.
did it at the
Yeah,
end of the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
When
again.
he took
two
that
in a
man's
row.
glasses
Yeah,
off.
mad.
Yeah.
Out Norris, man.
That's
That's
some
a
Mourinho
violation,
stuff,
that is. That's
that
He's
is.
going to get banned for a while
Take
again.
man's
Cunha,
He
I
elbowed
mean,
him in the back of the head and then
Yeah, he had to go.
Complete and
Doing a
utter
WWE.
head loss at
Head
Wolves.
loss, man.
Crazy.
I just hope it just carries on a little bit longer, so when we play them over the Christmas period, they're still.
you're
No, it's too late.
pathetic.
Too late now.
It's too
You're
late
asking
now.
Wolves to.
Wait.
Nah, that's the level for you, isn't it? Now. Aaron says there's still a lot of football to play. Even Liverpool could slip up like prime Stevie G. Chelsea will probably
Hold
bounce
that.
back like this geezer's perky breasts.
You know, last time I checked, without Roman Abramovich, we're just a mid-table club that can't do anything. That's what everyone told me.
Don't
So
try all this
Roman
humble
Abramovich
stuff.
isn't here. So how am I going to win anything?
Lee says, honestly, Rob,
So confusing.
are the players still playing for Mikel? Where's the fight? Remember Klopp urging fans and players to get behind Slot. You're a title contender by your fight to win games no matter what. That was
game
us
before-
last year.
Imagine when that all capitulates. I can't wait.
You know, the
Game
game,
forwards Fulham.
game before, right, during the week, we
Oh,
won
Monaco.
3-0.
Yep.
I mean, people's mind. Come on now. Are they still playing for him? I mean, that's ridiculous. Come
Have
on.
to ask, don't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Have to ask.
Absolutely
I
ridiculous.
think that's the
Have
end
to
of the
ask
show,
question.
people. So don't forget to enter this week's JackPot Sevens game on the FairPlay app. Download the app by clicking the link in the description. QR code there on the screen as well. Free 1 week entry to the JackPot Sevens, where I've won 440 odd quid this week. Yeah, bit of cash in the pocket to go home with. Buying myself a little Christmas
What are you
present.
saying then? All out
No,
to
we
lunch
don't
after?
do nothing.
Shut up, man. Where's
No, but
your-
when it was
Jacket.
Flicks, you said that he should take us
Yeah.
all out to lunch.
And then he said he's got to buy heating.
Yeah,
All right,
that's my
forget,
personal
yeah, so forget
circumstances.
Flicks. What about us?
I'm going to get Kenya a drink.
What about us?
Nah,
So
you-
us.
nah, man.
Why getting Kenya a drink?
You see,
'Cause she put the scores in
you
for
was
me.
having a, you was having a go at it.
Fair.
You was
That's
having a
good-
go at
that's
it
a
for
good
not
reason.
taking that.
That's
All right,
That's right.
take
That's
Flicks
fair.
out of it. What about us?
I'll
What about
get
me,
you
Abby, and Matisse?
Bro, I'll
Yeah.
just get you bottles and that. What do you mean?
When?
Bottles of what?
Got you AU, got you Hennessy, got
about-
you whiskey.
When?
Have you ever
Come
bought you
on,
anything?
man. That was
about a year
Ever
ago.
bought you
Is that
anything?
only Don Robbie then
Is it
gets
just
that?
is it
For
just
his
Robbie?
birthday and that.
Oh, what about me?
We
What about
had a
Flex? What about
birthday
Mark?
You
together
get a Galaxy
last year.
Caramel.
You didn't get me
I'll
anything,
get
did
you
you?
that.
You got
I'll
442
get you a
quid
Galaxy
sloshing
Caramel.
around in your pocket, man.
Slosh it, no,
It's not even my
3 to
favourite.
5 business days actually for it to go in. So maybe
It's all right,
next
Abby.
week.
They've set the standard. When we win now,
When we
know where it
win,
is.
I haven't
we'll,
said I
we'll
won't.
just go out for lunch
Yeah.
and
Nah,
stuff.
he
Yeah.
started
You win the
this.
700
No.
grand,
This.
right? I don't know
700
why
grand, can you
nobody
imagine?
talks to you.
Can you imagine?
Hey, if I win that, you ain't seeing me again.
Pure holidays.
I win the 700 grand and I want nobody talk to me.
I'll tell you what.
Man won't even show up to his own show.
We'll send it. We'll send it a
He'll be
super
gone.
chat.
Should we actually make
Don
a thing
Robbie
now, yeah?
permanently
When it comes
in
to the
Dubai.
jackpot, if any of us win that, the 500 thing, no share. But if we do win the 700, I do think we should split it up a little.
I would, but I don't reckon you would.
Okay.
What are we saying? Like
700
what?
grand, and you couldn't give a little bit out.
No, I'm saying like what? 10 G's each.
Would we agree then?
Grand.
You don't even give me a
I've got a set
grand.
generational wealth. I've got
So would we
Nah,
agree?
he's actually tight
If we
out.
won the
what? So I'm
700,
supposed to give you like 100 grand each?
No, I'm giving 10 grand to everyone around the table.
One for my mother. Boomba. Yo.
And Jason.
Mother for
Hold tight, Jason. You can
mother
split
for
yours
father,
with Kenya. Or just take it off my wages.
Friend.
well, all
I
right.
trust friend.
All right. So if we won the
10K.
700 grand, would we denote half of it to charity?
Well, we can give it.
See how they all went quiet.
We can give a bit.
Oh, you can.
give
You
you
got
all
enough
of
fees.
that.
I
Say
don't
bit.
volunteer down there.
Nah, yeah.
How much a bit?
I'll
How
open a
much?
charity.
How
with
much is
it.
the bit?
Well, I don't know, but I'd give all of you first.
No, but how much is the bit?
And Jace, and whatever, and Kenya,
Nothing left.
and Haas. I would. You
No,
are
Haas ain't getting nothing.
Nothing left.
Haas ain't
Hey,
getting
people, you
nothing.
know what?
That's why I give you a grand.
Everybody out there, you know
Everyone
what's
a grand.
people?
I give everyone a grand.
Wait a minute. You
I
know
said
what's
10.
Be your friend.
You know what's the
Well,
funniest
I was like,
thing?
No, I'm doing 10.
Oh, I've just voted
You're
for you
tight, bro.
accidentally.
You're-
Everybody
you're
watching
tight.
this video, right?
He's
you
saying
just
he's
see-
doing 10. Then when he remembers how much family he's got and how many friends
Oh,
he's
no,
got, he's
right.
like, give us 10. Then what about Doyle? What about Doyle?
Nah, Doyle can hold a
What about
couple.
Doyle?
He can hold a couple changes. I
Everybody,
did just buy Doyle's lunch with this money.
everybody out there,
Oh,
listen, hold on. Everybody out there
Literally
watching this
before this.
video, you just see human nature in action.
Trust
Nobody
me.
ain't won nothing yet. Yeah?
No, but I have.
And
When
they
you're
say,
asking money out of
I'm not willing
400.
to give nothing to.
No, I just
And they
said.
ain't won
so
it.
did I.
No,
Yeah, but
I
he's
said,
lying.
no one ain't won the
He ain't giving us
700
10K.
grand.
I would give
You're
you.
going to deep
Shake
it.
my hand.
Bro.
If I win
I would as
700k,
well.
I'll give you
you're
10
getting
grand.
10k. You're
Yeah.
getting 10k.
30,
You're getting 10k.
Yeah, so would I.
50K
K is
money.
gone just like that.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
it.
I'm doing
Like,
it.
I
Shaking
would
my
as
hand.
well.
Giving out
Would you?
50K
I would.
like that.
Bro,
I would.
they're my friends.
I would as well.
I
Yeah,
would.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
You ain't getting nothing. You're 10k.
You do it.
You're 10k.
Oh, and I give 50K out straight away.
Yeah.
Before I've even consulted a
10K.
finance person to work out how to
Doesn't matter.
just be throwing
gone.
money away frivolously.
Yeah, man.
That's why I own a Castilla Brook.
I'll go further than that. I give the production team some as well.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd rather give them.
Tight. You see, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You're tight,
Yo.
bro. Talking
Fire
about
on.
Where we are coming money? Half a combine.
bad man are generous, you know.
Yo.
Bad man are sure.
Daniel
Oh, which one?
Levy.
Yo.
You
Still
are
have
Daniel
600
Levy
grand
energy.
more than what you started with.
Energy.
Even mother, my father, my grandma, all people in Jamaica, I send for money now. You know? Everybody, I come with hand. Yo, for weird, man. Financial advisor work out how we spend out the money, man.
Yo.
That's
Nah,
why we did-
bad
that's why-
man.
Just go
That's why we
straight
didn't
away.
get none of the
Go to
500
Jamaica,
grand.
That's what I'm
behind it.
saying.
Look,
550,
Maestro says,
man.
nah, here, flex, I'm going to be real. Just chill with the money.
No.
You know what I mean? We don't come into money like that.
Man
often.
said you're
You know,
tight like
dash it
Mr.
out,
Krabs.
dash it out.
It's tight. It's tight like you're tight like Daniel Levy.
You have to wait,
That's
man.
what you are. You're
Oh,
tight,
tight.
man.
Right,
You have to
just
wait,
to finish off the show, MVP of the week.
Friend.
So I'm giving you a grand.
MVP of the
I'm
week.
grateful. See what kind of friend is you?
Sausage of
You
the
know what I
week.
mean? Expected.
Wow.
I would have given you 10.
Sausage of the week. 3%.
Him.
Flex. 8% my tights.
Hater.
14% me. You're not even in
No,
it.
I'm not in it.
Robert, 73% sausage of the week.
Think
Hold
that's a new
that.
record.
Bomba.
Hold
That's a
Jury's
new
record.
that.
You got about nearly
No, I think you
90%.
smashed it. I think you smashed it.
You got
I think
90%
you
one
smashed it.
week.
Also,
Hold
production. I
that.
accidentally voted for Flex and I didn't mean to. So take that
MVP
off.
of the week.
Take that off. I did not mean to do that.
MVP of the week, AGT
Without
5%.
you.
I expected it.
just
Abbi,
didn't want
13%.
Didn't mean to.
Matisse, 37%. But MVP of the week this week. Flex with 43%. Not you.
No.
Not you.
No, you don't. After that,
No.
Can you clap, please?
No, because after saying that you won't give us any of your P.
No,
then
you're
Yeah, that's
saying-
true.
Nah,
That's
bad
You
true.
man.
see? And that's, do you know what it shows? It shows how
Had we have
entitled
known
we
that
are.
Rescinded.
before that.
That's what it shows.
Rescinded.
Entitlement is one of the
Rescinded.
worst
To
traits.
be my
Because
friend.
you're not even happy with, you know what, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. It's not enough. It's not enough. Is that all I
You want
get?
700 grand.
You come back with your long hand looking for more.
No,
I'm
I'd
long,
say
guys,
smash it.
I'm with Abby on this.
All right,
I'm with
guys,
Abby. Anyway,
we're gonna
listen,
wrap
I wanna
it
say-
up.
Yeah, I want to say a big thanks before we go to Proton VPN for sponsoring the show and making sure that you never miss a
I'll have
moment of
his
action wherever you are. So get a great offer on their plans today. It's protonvpn.com/drsports. Do that and you get that great offer. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. And you can get that exclusive deal. Do it right now.
Jay, just to finish us off, says we want to change our votes now that Mr. Krabs ain't sharing.
Absolutely.
Right, we'll see you on Thursday. Take care. All the
in,
best,
mate.
you beautiful
Bye.
people. All the best.